and good evening, everyone. Look at that. The bottle's empty. I forgot to do something. Right, anyway, here we are once again, Pathfinder. I felt in a Pathfinder mood today. I know I said yesterday that I was going to play some Barbarian Invasion, but I got home from work and then I fell asleep. And I was supposed to do my exercise, and I didn't do any exercise because I just felt so lazy. I couldn't be asked to do anything strenuous. And Barbarian Invasion would be attacked and assaulted, and I'd have to sit down and at least for half an hour just have a look at what's going on and do some plans and stuff. And I just couldn't be bothered. I just wanted to stream something I could just sit down, switch it on, and just play and have a good time. So that was why I changed my mind. So here we are, Pathfinder Kingmaker. Which is quite an exciting thing because we're on hot on the heels of our good friend Tristan. Yeah, no good dog. Thanks to Shelley for getting you into this. Well, actually, technically speaking, I was going to play it anyway. I didn't need any convincing. It was always on my radar. I bought the game actually about 2 years ago. So yeah, I didn't need any. Some games I need convincing, or I need my eyes opening. But this wasn't one of them. It was always going to be on the list. Anyway, good evening to you both. Right, I don't know why I'm just feeling a bit flat today. Anyway, it's the weekend soon. It's fine. We're past the halfway point of the week. It's downhill from here, isn't it, surely? So I kind of remember what happened last time, because I haven't really done too much looking back. But yes, we defeated a plethora of creatures that came crashing through a portal. It's a familiar theme. And Tristan ran through the portal and vanished. And actually, because we then said, or our journalist said, let's go to the Temple of the Elk and trace him down. And I'm like, well, how the hell do you know that? Anyway, as I watched the video back and when I was editing it, there was a little bit of a kind of a tooltippy piece of blurb that basically said, it described the setting behind the portal, which there obviously was exactly as I surmised, which was how we figured it was the Temple of the Elk, because it's got distinctive features, and it was seen through the portal as it just about shut on us. Antoine, hello, sir. You was planning to play yourself. Well, I thank you for joining me and putting off your own personal playthrough for a little while. You know what, my phone has done nothing but vibrate constantly for the past hour. Has any of it any useful to any of the messages any use to me? No. Notifications from Facebook, notifications from this, from Twitter, notifications from WhatsApp for groups that I'm not even interested in at the moment. Damn thing. Anyway, it's still gone a bit. Is it just a bit dark here? It looks like it's a bit dark. It's probably because it's night time. So what we need to do is we need to get out of this place and down to the Temple of the Elk. So we're going to make a swift retreat very quickly back to the boat and be on our merry way. Why aren't we able to... I tell you why I'm not able to do that. Because we need to jump down, you see. We need to jump off the cliff without breaking our necks first. So let's do that. Oh yeah, this new little formation that I had going on. Because of course we have a new party member. We have Harry back. Oh. Happy days. Not when he's in the party. Certainly not happy days at all, is it? It's grim, miserable, foreboding, depressing days. How do we get down from this place? Can somebody remember? Anybody remind me? I've kind of lost my train of thought how to get down from here. We came up this side, didn't we? Up these steps. Harim, would you care to want to jump off? I don't know. How do we get down?
In due time.
Is that a chest? It is a chest, but we've been there already. Okay, come on now. Where's the bloody... Where's the thing? Where's the tooltip to get down? Other side. Don't we have a quest to do with Harrim? It's here. It's here. It's here. Panic over. No? I don't remember any quest. Not a clue what you're talking about, Ollie. Not a clue. Not the foggiest clue. Harrim's probably nagging us about it. Harrim, what are you talking about? I can't remember. But that person that arrived in your court and told you about, you know, the thing that we were supposed to be oh, are we stuck again? Oh, for heaven's sake. What in the God's earth is happening to us? Can we not get out? Oh, okay, we'll wade through. We'll wade through here. Bear with us, people. Do a bit of wading. Okay. Now we're out of the jungle. Let's see if we can get ourselves moving now. Oh, yes, we can. Very good. Whew. And there endeth the stream. Such a challenge. That was the main issue. You know, getting out of down and out of Candlemere. It's time for a rest. Right, let's go. Final transition. Dawnfear is here. Oh yes, I forgot, didn't I? I did say that should we create a new character to be our counselor, So you're all here now. How many of you are? I don't know how many people are here at the moment, but however many people are here, you've got an opportunity to determine whether or not we hire a new counsellor. We may not need it though, because Tristan can be a counsellor, and if he does come back to our party, if he talks a good case to allow us to forgive him, then we can use him. He's not the ideal candidate, but he's better than nothing. Otherwise, we're going to have to create another one from scratch, basically. Because there's nobody else left in the game that can be a counsellor for us. So it's either go without a counsellor or create a specific counsellor. Anyway, we do have a quest for Harrim, which obviously we will do at some point, but we're not going to do it now because we're rushing to get to Tristan. We're rushing. You don't rush and then suddenly go, do you know what, we'll just go to see those dwarves over the mountain and we'll get Tristan later. He'll still be in the Temple of the Elf by the time we get... No, of course he won't. He's on his toes, man. He's on his toes. And we, too, should be on our toes. The quickest way to get to the Lost Dwarven Foot... No. Look, it's right on the way. Lost Dwarven Fortress is literally right on the way to the Temple of the Elf. So technically speaking... there is no reason why we can't pop in there first, because it's on the way. Now, the quickest way to get here is not to walk, but is to go back to Topcliffe and teleport. So that is exactly what we should do. That is precisely what we shall do. The art of teleportation. Oh, now we're all tired, right? Okay, well, we'll have to sleep first. We'll have to sleep in a comfortable bed first, because we're going to sleep on the road, wasting our supplies and stuff. Right, throne room. Let's go to bed, shall we? I thought you said you were rushing to Tristan. We are rushing to Tristan because we're sleeping for 8 hours, and then we're teleporting. When technically speaking, if we walk from there, it would take us more than 8 hours. So this is still quicker. All right? Right, Lindsay is approaching us, despite the fact that we were impressed upon everybody. Do not disturb me. I need my rest before we go and smash some dwarves' faces in, or say no, we're rescuing the dwarves, and chase Tristan down. In fact, we'll do Tristan first, and then we'll double back on ourselves and do the dwarves. That's the best order to do it. Oh, she's come for advice. Oh, let her off. I need advice. I need your advice. Oh, of course you do, Lindsay. And I am the perfect candidate to dish out advice, clearly. As long as it doesn't involve preparing yourself to head into a dungeon with the title of death in it. Otherwise, I'm not the person to ask, am I? Clearly. Just ensure that you edit that part of the journal, remember? I told you a couple of days ago, just scratch out the bits where we forgot the supplies and all the rest of it, and just gloss over that part and just focus on the victory that we had over that horrible leash thing. Right. Now what is it? Some hunters from Pitax are wandering the outskirts of your barony. If you ask me, I don't care. There's enough game for everyone, but the locals are outraged. What kind of barony is it if just anyone can cross our borders? We are not going to introduce border patrols because of a couple of does. Oh, does is in deer, sorry. Does what? A couple of does got shot, right? Right? Lindsay, you're new in this position that you have been promoted to. Surely you know best. If you think that border patrols aren't required, I'm sure Amiri would probably have disagreed with you. She's here, but she's now gone off to barbarian things. Then she probably would increase the patrols. But if you don't think it's worth border patrols, then I shall trust your better your judgment. Not necessarily better judgment, of course. I don't know. It's you're a great guy to ask about delving into dungeons with words of death in their names. That's very true. As long as you learn from your mistakes, it's fine to make them. As long as they're not catastrophic blunders. You know, if we'd all died from our mistakes, and clearly there's nothing to learn, is there? We're dead. Choice effects. Oh, this is not good. -2 to community, +1 to loyalty, +2 to relations, and -2 to stability. Whereas this is a +3 to stability and -2 to relations. Oh, I kind of obviously want to go with Lindsay's recommendation, because Lindsay's our storyteller and we don't want to tick her off. We don't want her to put in stuff in that journal that's going to make us look in a bad light, and we like Lindsay. So if she says there's no border patrols required, it's a few pesky hunters, then there's no border patrols required. The locals are just going to have to up their game. Fight fire with fire, I say. Aha, that's what I thought too. Let's discuss something more important, like sleep. The Grand Diplomat. Okay, thank you very much, Lindsay. Thank you. The Grand... Right, before we actually go to sleep, there's one thing I forgot to do in the last session, and that was to speak with here. Magar Varn's arrived, of course. I forgot about him. We haven't spoken to him yet, so we shall speak to him now. And he's got a load of things to say. Your Grace, welcome back. How can I serve you? Yes, how are things in Varnhold? An update, if you will, from your right hand and all that? My kingdom got killed in the last chapter as I misunderstood the way something happens. Well, if that was to happen, I'd probably really reload it, to be honest. I ain't going... I haven't pumped in over 100 hours of playtime, recorded playtime on this to suddenly die in the last chapter due to a misunderstanding. If we die because of something I have consciously done, then I'd have to accept that. It would be extremely painful, and it would probably be the only ever playthrough on the entirety of YouTube that you would ever see, that the person has got to the end chapter after playing for several hundred hours and then doesn't finish the game because the kingdom crumbled to dust. Well, at least it'd make me unique. Anyway. Restart the whole game or restart the last chapter? Restart the whole game? No way, surely not. Actually, okay, how are things in Varnhold? Excellent, Your Grace. Everything is excellent. Sure, when everyone returned home, they were a bit uncomfortable. Oh my God, are you a sadomasochist? But after appointing a deputy and doubling the guards, the citizens began to calm down and life started returning to normal. Ah, good. You saved us all, Your Grace, and I'll never be able to thank you enough for that. All I can do is serve you faithfully and ensure your efforts weren't in vain. Varnhold will stand strong no matter what. This I promise you. Ah, excellent, excellent. And speaking of this lovely place of ours. How are you finding it? How are you finding the taverns and the brothels? Ah, it's impressive. Still, sometimes I just miss the open spaces of Dunsward, you know. Open spaces? Why have open spaces when there's brothels to be built on them? Clearly, open space is a waste of space, if you ask me. Anyway, so back to Varnhold again. Have you taken care of the defences? Yes. The people have already reconstructed the fort walls, even started digging a moat around the town and organising patrols. That event was a real shock to everyone. So now every citizen of Varnhold, young or old, has been doing everything in their power to never be caught off guard again. I see. Good. You don't happen to know how Lady Jabanti reacted, do you, when Varnhold joined my barony? To be blunt, Your Grace, who cares? Maybe she's angry back in Restov, or crying her head off, or even celebrating. Matters not. The issue is already settled between the two of us. I agree. That is the attitude I like. Yes, Maker. Very good. Now, out of interest, do you remember anything from when your soul was imprisoned? Sensations, pain, memories? I was intrigued. I'm not sure, Your Grace. It was dark, almost no space. If you don't mind, I'd rather not recall anymore. Oh, so sorry, Bill. I completely understand, of course. Now, one last thing before I go to bed. In your room, I discovered a letter containing threats. Is there something you'd like to discuss with me? Seeing as you are here, I just don't want any trouble brought to my doorstep. Hello, Nagisa. I didn't want you to know about that. Wanted to spare you from any further worries. I began receiving letters like that one since about when I sent you trading goods. Once, my men even interrogated the trader who delivered the mail, but nothing came of it. I have some assumptions of who's behind it, but as long as I have no proof, I don't want to accuse anyone. Well, just remain on your toes and make sure any trouble is brought to my attention now. I don't want any more catastrophes to befall my kingdom. So, Magar, out of interest, if I should offer you a position, an official position, to thank you for joining my service, well, how exactly could you help me out? I can't say ruling a barony used to give me much joy. There are far more enjoyable pursuits, but if there was something I really excelled at, it was managing Varnhold's treasury. If I hadn't been there, our citizens would have had to tighten their belts. I see. Well, I have a very competent treasurer right now, but if he suffers a sticky end, then I'll remember who to come calling next on. Hello, dude. I rock. Welcome. Right, time for me to count some Z's. Or is it Z's? Depends what part of the land you're from. Our new military guy, General. It's not Amiri, is it? Let's be honest. But to be fair, we haven't given him a chance yet, have we? We haven't brought him along on any missions yet. We're going to do that at some point. I have leveled him up. I've not leveled up the other one, Octavia, but I've leveled him up, so he's ready to rock and roll. Or did I level him up? Or did I make that up? I'm sure I leveled him up. I did. There's only one way to find it. Why surmise? Why guess? Why, when you can just look? Is he level 1? Where's his level? He doesn't look like he's been leveled up to me, does he? I'm sure. Oh, he has, but he's probably he's there. Yeah, level 7-3. He just needs to go up to level 11. Okay, we have leveled him up. I thought I did. Hence why he's a pretty decent general now, probably, because he got a few stats increased. Right, we slept, which means it's now time to go to the Temple of the Elk, where All manner of horrors no doubt await us. Nothing that we can't handle, though, clearly, obviously. Hopefully. Master Handmaker could help you out, he could show you the door. Oh, I've got some stuff to sell. No, oh. A +3 war hammer, which could be useful. Mithril chain shirt +1 and... Oh, Eyes of the Eagle, of course, as well, yeah. Ah, that'll do. Oh, what's happened now? We've just literally walked out the doors. What's going on? Oh, it is Lindsay. Okay, that's fine. And this will be Lindsay's support. We've gone diplomat. Yeah, level up. That's fine. Advisor slot. Yes, we don't have one. I know. Don't have to keep telling me. Don't fear, you're not having the position. Donfear's like, I'm here. I can cast spells to attack things. I can talk as well. I can buff myself with charisma juice. What is this stat for this? Wild sea. Is it wisdom? Yes, wisdom. I can make myself wise in the blink of an eye. No, you can't, Donfear. You're not very wise at all. I've seen you in action, don't forget. It was a long time ago, but I have scarred for life. Right, how do we teleport? Let's go. Oh, it can't be built yet. We did build a mage tower in Varnhold. It's obviously just not enough days passed yet. Skunk Town, here we come. Pooh! Patoosh! And we have arrived. The Fey Glade. Oh, look at that! 3 quests in one area. So we've got the Temple of the Elk, which is the main quest for Betrayer's Flight. We've got Unbreakable Metal. And then that Fey stuff is fresh. No. Is a Trail of Misfortune? Yeah, take care of the Fey. Trail of Misfortune, that one there. So 3 quests with 1 stone. Look at that, fantastic. And what the hell is this one? Help a Mary discover Nilak's fate. Oh, that's in Glenabon. Oh. So we're not too far from that either. So what we could actually do is we could do all of these, and depending on where Tristan ends up, we can maybe just scoot straight across to there. To the land of Glenabon, where we have never been, other than to just have a quick whistle-stop tour there. Right, anyway, so let's go straight to the Temple of the Elk. 8 hours, even from here. Is that the quickest way? 4 hours. Must be. Must be. Do we wish to enter this location? Of course we do. Of course we do. We've not come here for sightseeing, have we? We've not come here to skirt around the place. We've come here to kick the doors in. Owlbears. Lots of owlbears. It's fine. Okay, there's the portal. Okay, okay. I don't think we need turn-based mode just yet, but we may need it at some point. Right, this is Valerie. She's got a new cloak, of course. Let's get her forward first. Everybody else just chill for a minute, okay? Just chill for a short moment whilst our tank draws the aggro. Where's he going? Right.
Repent.
Go! Good. I hear the sound of flapping wings. Primal Manticore. Hello, Alex. Welcome. Welcome along. Good to see you all. Can we go across this way? Through here. Oh, Primal Manticore there too. Everybody else just stop.
Let us strike as one.
Is he coming? Oh, they're all coming. They're all coming here. They're all coming. Just... Oh, calmly does it. Why are you abandoning Elquist at his hour of need? Oh my god. It's okay. Where's Lindsay? Where's Lindsay? What you doing? Where's Lindsay? She's here. She's back. Back with a bang. Oh, these are the heal. This is a healing pool, right? I remember this. This is the pool of healing goodness.
In due time.
Stand in the healing vapors. Come, Valerie. Where are you?
I'm listening.
Enter the pool. Enter the pool. Miss. Why is it missing? Because they're already fully healed. Right, let's not mess about. Get straight to the portal. Ooh, we can go through the portal now. Well, isn't that a turn up for the books? Okay, well, what we'll do is we'll just check the rest of the perimeter first. Bear with me, my dinner's ready. Okay, I'm back and ready to rock, ready to roll. Now I've got to admit, this is a rather delightful dinner. It's a massive heavy plate of food, so if I eat all this I'll have put half a stone on, but it is, I've got to share it with you because it's a proper northern, it's not kind of like the meal you would associate with summertime really, but it is liver, sausage, mash, lashings of onion gravy and mushy peas with mint sauce on. Oh, fantastic. Oh, delicious. Oh. And piping hot as well. Anyway, what we were doing, we were just scouting the vicinity, just making sure there's no little no animals hiding that we can put out of their misery, and then we're going to go through the portal. And that's everything. Right, well then folks, explore the Temple of the Elk Bloom. Follow Tristian through the Bloom. We're going into the Bloom world of all the things that we need to happen right now. The Bloom world really isn't top of our list. Obviously his mistress is is the guardian of the Bloom woman thing. Clearly, obviously, isn't it? Surely to God. An abandoned fortress. Uh-oh. I really do not like these bloom areas, I must admit. Not the biggest fan. What's the key for sneaking about? Okay. We seem to have come in. This is a large area, actually. This could be akin to a dungeon.
All according
All
to
horror, nightmares, flashbacks are happening to us right as we speak. Ah! You stupid creature! Oh no! No! Oh, this is bad. Dog, go. Valerie, go. Everybody else? No! 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 You horrible cretins! There's going to be a lot of that going on, isn't there? There's going to be a lot of that going on. Surprise attacks. This is what they do. This is exactly what they do. Ooh, tower shield of something. +1 probably. Defenders, but 7 armor class. Is that better than what she's got? By 2. A +3 tower shield with a damage reduction of 2. This is a pretty spiffing tower shield. You might want to equip that right now, Valerie. Right this instant. You can have that as a backup, but this needs to happen with your oppressor bastard sword. Whew. Plus, which was a what? +6 enhancement bonus to charisma. Jesus Christ. She's on fire. That's a nice shield. That is a very nice shield. Woohoo. This is that abandoned fortress from before. The one that we couldn't get through before, yeah? The one where we didn't have the key to get through. I see, where we first fought the Hydra when we were lured into a trap, when we went to see her on our own like an idiot. That abandoned fortress. Yes, you are right. Well spotted. Well spotted. We'd have figured it out when we probably
follow my lead.
Back to the exact place where the key was. Or maybe that's the way we get out of it. I kind of want to eat this food, but then I don't want to pause. I've just started the session. Uh-huh.
I am yours to command.
Valerie.
Enemy approaching.
This requires your attention.
I kind of feel that we should probably take Valerie on her own to explore, because if we do end up with Redcap surprising us, they only surprise her, and she can take a surprise, can't she? Because she's a tank. So maybe have her just explore on her own up front to avoid any unwarranted surprises for the likes of Lindsay, etc. Magic circle, create to maintain a spell. Someone has wiped away some of the inscriptions recently. Right, Elquist.
Ready for anything.
Your services are required, sir. You have the wrong armor on for fighting again. It's great for opening stuff. Notes with orders. Let's have a look at that. What does that say? Clarify situation with supplies. Report at 9 o'clock. Check on sick prisoner. If symptoms grow worse, come find me in the prison healer. At midnight, change the guard at Forbidden Cell. Attention, changing of the guard should be conducted in the presence of additional wardens, and under no circumstances is the prisoner to be unsupervised.
Focus on
now,
the goal.
What prisoner might that be, I wonder? Okay. Ooh, more goodies. More goodies. And a door that does open. I was going to say, maybe if that door was locked, what would we do? But it's not. It's open, so we don't have to worry. I am kind of intrigued, though, because we started here. We went left. But there is like a way forward up there. There's also a way to the right. I'm kind of thinking, do we backtrack and just see where they go, or do we continue on through the fortress? Lindsay, stop doing that. You're making me think people are coming. You know what? We'll just poke our heads. Just poke our heads a bit further up and around here. Just poke our little heads. Brimming with wild and predictable force that makes your skin tingle. Using any kind of magic here might prove a real challenge. Oh, it's like a dead magic zone.
Interesting.
Oh my god.
In due time.
Stop!
I am prepared.
A dead magic zone.
A trivial matter.
Okay, some traps to disarm. Whatever I do, I better just keep saving it. Okay, we got spiders and a trap. Probably a web trap, to be honest with you.
That is not far.
Or wild magic. It could be, but it could be. Wild energies, yes, wild indeed.
Time's not waiting.
Takes me back to the days of Baldur's Gate. The old wild magic zones, wild magic. Somebody suffered some injuries there. Oh dear. Is that Elquist doing again? Okay. Oh, yeah, lots of yeah! Yeah, lots of them. Okay. Just a few spiders.
Open.
Okay. It's okay, it's just a few spiders. Nothing to get overly concerned about at the moment.
As it should be.
We can slow the time with V. Ah! I got spider venom! No! Oh, and he's got constant dexterity damage. Oh, flip, flip, flippity, flip, flop. Oh, for God's sake. Right, that's from before, right? That's dexterity damage. Do you know what? Harim has got still his casts of restoration. We only need lesser restoration for this, though. How much dex permanent damage have you got? 5 ability damage. This dexterity poison, to cure it, we need 2 saves. Let's hope to get lucky then, because otherwise we're going to suffer dead. If that goes down to below, if that goes to 0, we're dead. -3. Have we saved? Are we done? Okay, we're done. Right, very good. Now we've got wild magic going on here, so the ability to use restoration might be a bit buggered for now. Somebody remind me why I just didn't continue through the fortress. I almost feel like we've kind of made our bed now, so we might as well explore the rest of this area, as much as it pains me.
All according to plan.
Oh, another entrance to the fortress. Oh, I see.
It is finished.
It is finished. Because Elchris is an expert dungeon.
I found something interesting.
An expert dungeon delver. He is that
A
indeed.
trivial matter.
Consummate professional. So we've got a way that goes this way. Got a way that goes down. Another entrance to the fortress there. Okay. After what this... Tristan has got to really pull it out of the bag if he wants to flip any form of forgiveness. He might not want forgiveness.
No mistakes.
We've leveled up! Have I prepared for a level up situation? No. I didn't realise I was going to level up on camera, otherwise I'd have prepared for it. Now I have to maybe level up when
In
I'm
due time.
eating my dinner or something. Okay, this is back round again. Okay, slow down, people, slow down. Elquist, I can level Elquist up because he doesn't require anything too I need to know what feat you want.
Can't. Follow my lead.
Can we play the rest of the today's stream at level 11? Probably. Primal Shambling Mound. Should we prepare against poison attacks? Level up will also help disarm traps.
Who will prevail? Does it matter?
We have to kill it with negative energy. Is negative channel negative energy? We have to kill it with negative energy, people. What's classed as negative energy? What about like a negative channel? Channel positive energy. Channel positive energy? Inflict wounds. I haven't got inflict wounds. Scrolls. Oh. We have an inflict energy. Yes, there. Look, scroll of inflict moderate wounds. We've also got all these. Maybe Ray of Sickening, Necromancy, Ray of Enfeeblement, Curse of Deterioration, Scroll of okay, moderate wounds should be sufficient. Ah! No, that didn't seem to do anything. That didn't work. Either we didn't do enough damage or it's the wrong type of energy. Negative energy. What else we got? Negative energy. When laying your hands on a creature, you channel negative energy. Yeah, it says you channel negative energy. Elquist is using Cold Iron, is he not? No, he's not. Cold Iron Dagger. Let's try it. Let's try a more heavy hitting scroll of serious wounds as well, just in case. But let's try Elquist Cold Iron.
Should do it.
Okay, that's not working. This is definitely negative energy. Okay. It's... The hell? Not a clue. Not a clue, folks. Let's just run past it. Ooh, now these are looking like some pretty hefty traps. If there's any loot behind here, we'll just take the loot now and run.
A trivial matter.
Right, take the loot and run, Elquist. Take the loot and run. Take the loot and run. It's obviously only guarding some loot. Take the loot. Do a runner. Oh, we can't loot in combat. No? Can't open the chest in combat? Okay, so can somebody Google how to kill a primal shambling mound? Because we've inflicted negative energy on it now, and it didn't work, and it seems a bit odd. What I'm going to do, actually, while we've got it on the floor, is we are going to use a normal positive energy heal, which will probably heal that as well. Cool. Demoralize. I don't think I failed to do it. He cast a scroll. Does it have a save effect? Do you save against it? Oh, it's got a difficulty class. Will half if used to damage. Let's try Harrim. Right, let's try a regular inflict. Moderate wounds to start with. Then we'll go for a serious wounds. Then, if necessary, a critical wound. What's our scroll of harm? Ooh, scroll of harm looks even better. Difficult class of 19. Harrim. Scroll of harm, please, on this creature. Okay, so leave the cleric to do the cleric casting. I didn't realise that he couldn't fail to use scrolls, cleric scrolls as a class. News to me. I've learned something new this far into the game. Anyway, was it worth? Was it worth?
Adventures call to them.
This chest. It's got a dagger in it, so technically speaking it could be worth it. It doesn't look very fantastic. Edict. A +4 Mithril speed dagger. Lands a hit. It imposes a -3 penalty to a target's will score for 1 minute. +5 to 8 damage. It's better than the speed dagger +2, isn't it? Let's be honest. It was definitely worth it. You bet your bottom dollar, my friends, it was worth it. Look at that new toy. Eat it, mother. Yeah, come on, come on. Oh, since he knows the spell. Right, okay, cool. We have a new dagger. Daggers are so rare. It was worth the trauma of trying to kill that horrible creature. Right, we are in a dead-end situation. So we have explored the entirety of the dead zone. So what we're going to do is we are going to run back here and start our explorations of the fort from here. And now that we're an hour into the session, I'm going to actually eat my dinner as well, because I'm not massively starving really, but what the hell was that noise? Hang on a second, people. Where's that? What's pinged up? Where's Lindsay? Mmm. 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 We're a little bit battered and bruised, nothing too major. Right, so we'll take a very quick break.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Jesus Christ Almighty! Yeah, I'm just trying to cripple myself on purpose. You know, we don't need those buffs. We'll just waste them. Waste the buffs. Blow ourselves up in a trap or two. Otherwise, it'd be too simple. This way. Anyway, yes. I'll play on. I'm just going to mute myself so that I can eat in peace. That's all. I will continue onwards. Step aside, Elquist. You're obsolete.
Be on guard.
Ready for anything.
Here.
I know what to do.
Please not Rapskull.
Don't hesitate.
Focus on the goal. I am prepared.
Keep your eyes open.
What troubles you?
patience.
So they walked on.
Time's not waiting.
Where now?
I am your shield.
Right, okay, so we turned all the candles on eventually. Nothing happened. So the only other alternative is to turn all the candles off. Which is proving a tricky problem because I have not memorized which candles turn which candles off.
Lost in thought.
So we're kind of hoping for a little bit of fortune here.
Depend on me.
These two. I mean, if I wanted to, I could write this down. It might make it a lot easier to try to figure it out which. But I know that that one turns off these two, and that's about it, really. The rest is a bit of trial and error. These three, I think it's this one to turn off these three, right? Yay! Nothing to do with trial and error, people. It's all in the brains. I don't like how it's paused. Oh, there's a ferocious devourer in front of us. That's why it's paused. Oh my gosh! Look at the size of that thing! Save after that. Good point. Especially when there's a ferocious devourer on the loose. That looks horrifically bad. So, pull
All
back.
according to plan.
Oh, why, doggy? Why have you gone so close?
Serves you right.
263 hit points. This could be bad. Oh, level drain. Level drain and dead. Oh, we ain't hit it. It's a buff for this one. We're gonna have to buff for this one, I think. Oh my god. Yeah. Looking mighty tough. What is in here anyway? Is there anything in here worth taking? Is there anything in here worth putting ourselves through this torture for? His armor class is 40. Interesting. Right, okay. So he level drains and hits like a truck and has got a massively high... I may have quick saved it in a rather unfortunate spot. Sheesh kebab. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. Right. Hide.
Betrays them.
Pull back.
Enemy approaching.
Oh no. This is really bad. We can't escape it. We maybe can run off. Run. Oh, it's Ray. I need to buff. I've saved it really in a horrifically bad place. Okay, there's a quick save there. We just have to do the puzzle again. Oh my god, this is horrific. I've saved it right as it's seeing us. Right, we need to... Is it you that's getting seen?
To victory!
It's seeing the dog. Okay, let's move the dog quickly. This is worse than the puzzle. Figuring out how to escape its gaze. Doggy, see you through the wall. Run. Okay, everybody run. Everybody run. Now I'm a class of 40. I'm thinking even with buffs it's going to be difficult to hit it. Oh, we can't escape it. We're going to have to go back to here. Damn. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Come on everybody. Pull back. Pull back quickly.
All according to plan.
Okay, we are a bit scuppered there. But the issue is, even if we do this again, we're still going to spread the people out, so... Flipping hell, fire! Right, move the dog completely away. So as soon as we get it open, we're going to have to do a runner right back into the far corner. Basically.
Don't hesitate.
We'll
Ready for anything.
hopefully be able to do this again without too much
I
fuss.
wrote it like I saw it.
Kind of getting the pattern of it now a little bit, maybe. Maybe we should have our fastest person here. Anyway, let's carry on for now. That one. And then there's these three.
I know what to do.
And then there's these four. That one.
Sorry, was lost in thought.
And if we do that one, it'll be these two.
Pick is for luck. But what makes a hero?
There's
Why?
that one.
Ask Knock Knock.
That one touches these two. So this one's these two. This one is these two. Okay, this one is these three. These three.
Keep your eyes open.
This one. Is these three. I can't remember it. 2, 2, 3, 3. You.
Adventures call to them.
You. So there's nothing that touches that one, is there? Apart from this one. This one is able them two. So this will be these three. So them three are on. So these two can be turned off. That one. What about this? What about doing it this way? Turn that one on. That turns those two off. Yeah, these three. So that's you, right? No, try that again. Okay, so these three is you. Yeah, right, run. Valerie, run. Okay, so the plan then has to be, when we 100% know we're going to turn the lights out, we have to buff, then turn them out. Because he can see us from as soon as we open the door. And we need to heal. Okay, that's fine. And even still, even with the buffs to hide, I mean, also, we should probably be leveling up at this point. Also, I would have thought. Would you not agree? Maybe level up as well. I mean, it's going to take me. I'm going to have to fanny him out a little bit to get my level up sheets up. But I mean, I think an extra level is going to help here, just a little bit. And the level drains that we've got have to be removed. This is a dead end room. I think. Which makes me think we could probably come back here, you know. Let's, you know, sack this off for now. Go to here. Start exploring the keep from here. See how far we get, and then we must have an opportunity to come back. Come back and do. This seems to be a dead end room. So there's probably loot in it, or maybe he might have a key or something that you have to get nab off him. So you might have some loot to help us here through here. But we kind of need to do a few things. Level up, get rid of this negative status effects, then buff. I'm doing all that right now. Still haven't sorted Harim's flipping thing out yet. Okay, so that we can heal as well. It's not a problem. Okay, healing's good. So we've buffed, we've healed. The only thing to do is level. Well, we've got rid of the negative status effects. We've healed. Leveling up would be the last thing to do. We could buff. We could try buffing and do it as level 11s, but fully buffed on turn-based mode. We'll try that because that was probably easier than leveling up. Because at the moment, I don't have my sheets open. It takes me a good 15 minutes to level up off camera. 10-15 minutes. Depending on whether the level up is a level up that gives you feats. If it doesn't give you feats, it's easy, but if it gives you... I think the last level up I did level 11 didn't give us feats, so level 12 will, so we'll have to then look at the feats and mess around. It's going to take a bit of a while, so... Could really do with doing that off camera. But if we can't do it at level 11, we're going to have no choice, to be honest with you, are we? We're going to have not a single choice or a prayer. We need to also make sure that our party is in the right position to deal with this attack, so
As you order.
our front fighters and the dog will have to go up front. In fact, it doesn't matter right now because we can.
I know what to do.
We can just make sure that we get to the point where we're going to open the door, and then we'll decide what we're going to do. Oh God, why? Right, so let's start with you.
No mistakes.
Which will turn off you, because this one, and basically these two are the ones that are the issue. These two here, because they only turn off with certain ones. Move you aside. So you got these three, which is no good to us at the minute. Okay, now these two, which again is not particularly good for us now. View 3, not particularly good now, but then if we do that, we'll be left with just this one, which could be useful if we do
Keep
that.
your eyes open.
Maybe? No. Off. You do that one. We need this one on. What lights that one up? Because we want that one, and that one. Are the three that we want on at the end, really. These two. You on your own. Not really helping us at the minute. Is that these two? No, that's you two. That's you and you. So you turn off you two. You'll turn off you two, but turn on you. These two will go off. With you.
Focus on the goal.
Okay. How about you? God. I thought I had it. No, that's no good, is it? No, that's no good. I don't think that's any good. Try you again. You turn you on, don't you? And then you turn on up here. You turn on. Ah! You do that. No. No!
I am your shield.
Turn that. You're going to put that on. Turn you off. No! No, that wasn't supposed to happen! Flippin' hell! Can we buff now? Run!
Their sight betrays them.
Oh. Oh.
All according to plan.
Okay. Hard save. Hard save, people. Hard save. Right, we're in. We're in! It's buffing time. It's morphing time, right.
Ready for anything.
Buff to you that you've never buffed before.
Dear God.
I still don't think this will be enough. So I'm trying to figure out why Acundio can no longer cast spells. Kind of confused about that. He's got them. Oh, because I've not memorized them after he lost his wisdom. Ah! No, you utter clown. Ah. Okay, so it's only these two that we can cast. Your wisdom score is less than 12. Has it always been less than 12, Cundio? Has it always been less than 12 for you? You're suffering from a... Oh, it's the mutagen. So when he uses a mutagen, he then can't cast a spell. So what he has to do is cast the spells first, then use the mutagen. We can't cast a spell anyway because it memorizes them. So remember for future folks, cast the spell for... cast the spells first, then use the mutagen afterwards. Right, okay. Knock Knock has got shield. You've used your mutagen. She's got her little singy song. Who's got the bless? Right, this is going to be irksome because I don't have them hotkeyed, unfortunately. Okay, very good. Bane is not used now at the moment. Cast that when he comes close. All of these are used nothing. Protection from alignment, communal. He's probably evil. Protection from evil. Reckon he's evil? I reckon he's evil. I reckon it's evil swine. Delay poison. I mean, we might have to rest after this fight, to be honest with you. We've got the supplies for it. We're going to cast Animate Dead. They're not going to do anything to him, to be fair, but we'll cast it anyway. Resist Energy Communal. We need protection from death magic for the level drain. Cast it on Valerie. Archon's Aura. Probably cast the skeletons first so that they get the buffs as well, but hey, it's just a distraction really more than anything. Delay poison. I don't think it's poisoning us. And you watch, he'll end up poisoning us because that's just the way my luck is. Freedom of movement, he's not holding us. Bone Shatter is very useful. Cleanse is no use. Genie kind, we can summon a genie. Basically. We can summon a genie if we wish. Harm, we've got heal, we've got a huge elemental, we've got buffs to cast, to bring out characters to help us here. Is that all he's got? That's pretty... not as good as Christian, is it? Let's be honest. We got that. We'll cast that. It's probably premature, to be honest with you, because we've still got other things that we can cast as well. Like remove fear. We cast remove fear first. Okay, remove fear. We need to cast major armor on the dog. Cast shield on self. Cast lead blades on self. Okay, hurricane bow no good anymore with you. Defender stance might be useful when we get into combat range. Okay, knock knock and reduce person Valerie. Not on self. Cancel that off. It should be on Valerie. Alchemist bomb no. Sickening entangle no. All of these no. Okay, that and haste, last things to cast. Could maybe try to extend haste. Right, next up is potions. No. Displacement, yes. Reduce person, yes. Okay. And then we're into the realms of wands and all other kinds of stuff, which Hurricane Bow is on self. Got plenty of hastes. Large person. Does that make it that you hit with a reduce chance to hit? I don't think so. What else we got? Scroll of Aid. got Bless, Divine Power. 1 round per level. Remove Fear. Protections, Vanish, Invisibility, Dimension Door. Okay, so it's just attack-based stuff after that. I mean, I don't think this is enough, personally. Lindsay. Song. Okay, Sense Vitals.
Be there, Ormos.
Extended Haste. Okay, save. It's buffing time. Okay. Turn-based. Can a Cundio
In due time.
get a shot off without being seen?
I grant you death.
He has to hit on a 16 and he's our best hitter. This really isn't happening. We need to increase our chance to hit. Yeah, this is definitely a dead-end room. So the purpose of this fight, I don't know precisely, but... we're going to have to hope that Elquist or the dog can trip it. We're going to have to hope for a miracle, basically. Go, Valerie! Right, now Elquist can get in. Knock, knock, get in. Lindsay. Anything else we can do? Is it immune to stuff? We don't know. So let's try Cacophonous Call. Can we? Oh, we're out of range. Are we still a surprise attack? Oh, we're a surprise attack round, I think. Surprise attack round still. Better range? No. Okay. Try shooting it. Ooh, rolled an 18. Unlucky. Right, Harim. Summon some creatures. Start with an elemental. Of water, fire, earth, air. Oh, it's a full action cast. Can't do that. Animate dead. Animate dead. That'll scare him. That'll scare him. Right, see if we can trip him. Gonna have to hit him first, though. Needs to roll a 20. Oh! Right, Valerie. I forgot to cast Death Ward on her because I don't think we got it memorized because we got Restoration memorized rather than Death Ward. Defender Stance increases her chance to hit, right? Yeah. Cast that. Let's go. She's hitting on a 16. That's not bad. Elquist. Gonna have to trip. Combat maneuver. We'd have to roll an 18 to trip it. Not knocking a 14. That's not bad. 15 rounds. I'm tempted to try. If it's an undead creature, then it can't be affected by any of these. It can't be affected by any of these. It's because it's an undead creature. So got to get a lucky shot off. What's this? True strike. Yes. True strike. Definitely good. So next turn, he gets a plus 20 insight bonus. And his first attack hits twice. So I'm hoping with a couple of them, we'll get it whittled down. Not 240 hit points worth, but it's a start. Come on! Maybe some of these guys will get lucky. Who knows? Roll a crit. Come on, roll a crit, you blasted things. We need to cast spells on it. We have to cast spells because physical attacks, its AC is way too high. So I'm thinking scrolls with Elquist perhaps might be the way to go. We'll try Bone Shatter, Bone Shudderer, Shuddering Bones, Bone Shatter, that'll do. Oh, it's got a 30 spell resistance as well. So maybe spells aren't the way to do it either. Flippin' hellfire. God. Keep attacking and not to get lucky. You can barely roll over it. Okay, doggy's being paralysed or something, I don't know. Valerie will not be able to dazzle it, surely. You can't. Can you frighten or intimidate an undead thing? I doubt it.
Let us strike at one.
He's like blows bouncing. Oh, look at these little flies. Right, Elquist has probably got a better chance to try to hit it with an actual attack rather than trip it with an 18. So let's go. Well done, sir. We got it. We tickled it. We took down its temporary hit points. Woohoo! Go knock knock.
Hey,
Okay. Dazzling would help a lot if it works. We can try it, I suppose, once and miss one round, can't we? Are we all still okay with our Good Hope? 174 rounds left of Good Hope. Wow. 14 rounds, 194 rounds. Got plenty. Okay. Buffs are like gonna last for a while. Buffs are good. Buffs are good. Right, keep going.
Serves you right.
We have to find a spell that is not affected by spell resistance. A scroll that's not. We have to be savvy here because we ain't going to hit it with physical attacks very often. So what's this? Scroll of Scorching Ray. Affected by spell resistance. Not affected by spell resistance. Call Lightning. Reflex for half, but we can hit it. So we're going to have to get the spells on that we have a chance to hit it with. There's not many that aren't. Scroll of Snowball. You're going to lob a snowball in its face, are you? Scroll of Acid Fog. That's going to hit all of us. Corrosive Touch. Scroll of Acid Arrow. That's a good one. That could be a good one. Because it does DOT as well. Right, these are also on the table. Wand of Magic Missile affected. Not affected. Wand of Acid Arrow. Probably better than the scroll. Got 12 charges. We'll use that instead. Wand of Stinking Cloud. Wand of Vanish. Wand of True Strike. On self. That would guarantee us a hit, maybe. Could be useful. Let's put that up here. I'm going to put the useful spells up and wands at the top of this list. Burning Arc, that's affected. That's affected. That's affected. That's affected. That's affected. That's affected. Wand of Grease not affected. Could we get it to slip? Could we get it to slip? Not effective. Good hopes on ourselves. Wand of Slow. That is affected. Slowing it would be useful. Inflict critical wounds will heal it. Is there anything else that we could do to improve our chances to hit? As like a general scroll of aid, scroll of prayer. Does that +1 luck bonus to attack rolls, right? Have we got any luck bonus? We don't have a luck bonus, so that would be useful also. A luck bonus. We'll give that to Lindsay maybe. We're a bit spread out now though. A luck bonus would be an extra +1 to hit. Scroll of Acid. Oh yes, and I did give Harim Selective Channel as well, so that could be useful. Could be useful. I want to get this wand. I want to get the Scroll of Prayer off. Acid Arrow to attack. Call Lightning. Let's keep Call Lightning away now because we've got the acid to attack him. Let's try getting a prayer off, because that will give us an extra +1 each. Anyway, Ikundio's now attacking with True Sight, so hopefully... Come on, Ikundio! Come on, son! Right, Harim. What are we doing with Harim? Let's not get excited, too excited just yet. Channel positive, damage undead, not affected by target's resistance. Let's bring him in. Let's bring him in. Casting channel, every little helps. 13 damage. Come on, doggy. Come on, roll a crit, come on. Oh! Okay, he missed. Right, Valerie just has to keep pounding. Ground and pound. Ground and pound. Hello, Frida. Ground and pound. Come on! Come on! Bloody hit the bastard! Right. We can either attack it with a Wand of Acid Arrow. We could try to attack it with our daggers because he's got a -4 AC against us because of Bewildering Injury. Or we could cast Wand of Prayer to give us all a +1 to hit. Any thoughts? I mean, +1 to hit to everybody is pretty decent. But then we don't want to waste hit the Bewildering Injury that we might have. Is he still affected by Bewildering Injury, or has it worn off? I think Bewildering Injury might have worn off. Might have worn off, not sure. Acid Arrow would have a better chance of hitting than the blades. Let's try the +1. It also makes him have a -1 as well on top, so let's do that. I completely forgot Archon's Aura, actually. No, Bane. Bane with Harim next as well. Okay, let's do a 5-foot step if we can with Elquist, because I want to cast it Acid Arrow next time without attack of opportunity, so we'll move him out of the way. Right, See, I'm okay. He's got Archon's. Oh, he has got Archon's aura on. Rage.
Knock knock used to lighting enemies on fire.
Oh, it hit him. It hit him. On a 13, so Bewildering Injury must still be on. I should maybe cast some spells with Lindsay, because she can cast spells as well. And she's not actually that bad at her using magical device. So do you know what? Let's give her... What's the other scroll that was useful? Wand of True Strike. That could be good for Elquist. Let's try throw a snowball at him. Stone Call? That's an AoE effect. What was that other scroll? That Call Lightning. Right, we'll try Call Lightning on the creature. Try that. Yeah. Within medium range though. That's not great, is it? Can we even attack it with that? No.
You deserved it.
Right, Acundio. I think we need to do the same thing again. So, True Strike. And then attack him in the next turn. It all depends on who he's going to attack next. Right, let's cast Bane. He's immune to Bane. That was a waste. Right, fine, never mind. Next time we'll keep casting the channel. Doggy, go out in the blaze of glory. He did hit him. Well done, Doggy. Now prepare to live. Prepare to live, Poochiekins. Okay, come on. I kind of want to attack him with my blades now, rather than me stupid scroll. I'll give it one try. Okay, we've hit it with it. It'll tick DOT. Then we'll move in, and then we'll attack it next turn. Let's move in now if we can. Can we move in to attack it somewhere? Oh, the skeletons have taken my place. Right, we'll wait until next turn then. Basically, we've got him down to half, people. Down to half, come on! Knock, knock! Who's there? Your worst nightmare! Could hit him with an alchemist bomb. Bit close range. Yes! Come on! Shoot! Right, Acundio, this is your chance to shine. Nice big juicy crit, if you don't mind. Come on! Oh! Come on! I'm not going to say anything. Zip it. Keep it zipped. Don't want to curse myself. Harrim. Throw some channel. Oof. That's fine. Just chip away. Poochie, you deserve to kill him. You've taken all the blows for us. Chomp him. Hit him again. No. Valerie, she's like, ching. I don't think so, buddy. Counter attack. Oh, yes! Oh. Wow, that was... I say it was grueling. I mean, we were unscathed, to be honest with you. We're unscathed. It's amazing what a few buffs and turn-based can do for you. My God, let's save it quickly before something... like the power goes out of the whole house, you know what I mean? Oh, boy. Have you got something decent on you? You better have something decent, sir. Is that all there is from here? There's nothing else in here. I did say it's a dead-end room. So literally, we really have only come for the buffs. For the loot, sorry. Which was a belt of giant strength. Okay. This natural armor amulet +3, which is probably decent to be fair. It gives him another +1, which he needs because he's the upfront and personal guy. But it doesn't do anything extra for whatever reason because he's got braces of armor, so I don't think it works. In fact, none of these work with him because he's got or is it because he's got a spell on? No, natural armor. Oh, it's because he's got the mutagen on. Or is it because of the headgear? I don't know. We'll have to wait till the mutagen wears off. I'm sure the +2 amulet put his AC up. So I'm thinking it's probably the maybe. Because this is a natural... Oh no, +3 natural armor enhancement. So the stubborn head... Oh, it won't stack with that. You can't have two lots of the same... Oh. I'm sure I checked when I put his... Unless I got the helmet out. No, he's had this helmet for ages. Okay, forget what I'm saying. It's fine for now. Anybody else need the armor? Upgrade? Acundio? Oh, Doggy is level 9. Don't worry, Poochie, we've got just a tonic for you. Got just the tonic. Just the tonic. Just stand still, Doggy, and fear not. He won't get rid of all of his negative levels because it's only like a couple, isn't it? Is he level? He's level 9. Is he level 9 permanently? Why is he only level 9? He's got to be high level than that, surely. Why is he? Not a clue. Not a clue. Right, Harim, would you care to turn that into a critical heal for the dog, please? 29. Anyway, are we done with the loot? Are we done with the loot? Not even done with the heals yet, let alone the loot. Let's look what else we got here. Spell magic. Another restoration. We won't be wasting that. We'll use one of these. 17. Don't need to use a channel, do we? Nah, let's not waste a channel. Okay. What am I doing? A ring of protection +2. A cloak of resistance +2. He had crap loot. He had crap loot. Some good experience though. And a dead end room. There's got to be some kind of hidden goodie in here. Someone's got to ping up purple in his room. What about the armour? Did you get armour as well? Where's the armour go? Oh, it's here! Bone mail. Bone mail. +4 scale mail. Immunity to cold and DR5 against bludgeoning. It's not a bad medium armour. Good for Amiri, probably. If she ever comes back to us. Damage reduction's nice. I'm not convinced. Is there anything else in here? Little purple ping, 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 ping. Hidden nook, hidden crevice, hidden stone.
I am prepared.
I'm not having it. Put your goggles on, Elquist. Open your peepers, man. Open your bloody peepers. Come on, Elquist. Can you see anything? I can't see it. I'm telling you, I can't see anything. It's dark.
Time's not waiting.
Fine. Damn and blast. All that effort for 2,000 experience and a bone mail flipping armour. Some people would say, don't be ungrateful. To those people I say, shut up. Right. Once more. Onto the breach. Oh boy. Right, okay, it's fine. Right, let's move on then, shall we?
As it should be.
What lies behind door number 2? More steps. Okay. Should have predicted that. Let's just move very slowly, very carefully. I mean, we have got our buffs still on, so I don't want to be too slow because we can still utilize these buffs for a little while. Let's check the buffage situation. 15 minutes, 13 minutes, 5 minutes for Bless. 4 minutes for her mutagen. So we're working on a 4 minute. Is the shortest one left is 4 minutes. Can't say it's getting too far in 4 minutes really, but you never know. Okay, hidden door. Open it now. Got 4 minutes, mate. Open the door. A red cap died. And we opened the door. Why? I ask, why? What's killed it? The shock of the door being open? Uh-oh. Red cap savage. Well, which way do we go? Oh, hang on. You frightened him into a massive heart attack. Well, something happened to him, didn't it? Something happened.
I can't.
Oh boy. I can't. What do you mean you can't? Can he fail this? With a roll of a 1, yes, but come on, he can't roll a 1, surely. He has to roll a 6 or above to do it. Which is not the issue. The issue is if he rolls lower than probably a 2. Okay, that's fine. Because it'll blow up in his face. Oh, God. Under the door.
No mistakes.
4 minutes, man. Come on, move it. Open another door. Door locked. Fails to pick. Knock, knock.
Now.
Where you are now. If you wouldn't awfully mind opening the door for us. Want me to sit in your throne as well? Do your job for you? Don't be cheeky now. This looks like a dead-end room, right? Yeah, it's a loot room. Perception check. Odd-shaped stones of petrified rats shattered into pieces by someone or something. No. I can open these.
I know what to do.
It's fine, thank you.
In due time.
A bardiche, which we don't need. Maps of Avistan. A mimic chest. Hush. Petrification sounds fun. Not petrific. Oh, petrified rats. Yeah. Oh yeah. Petrified. I don't think we've ever come across petrification just yet, have we? Should we get out of here very quickly before something happens to us? Just our luck, wouldn't it? End up petrified. Trap of petrification. Right, come on then. Let's go and kill this chap with our buffs on. Come on, creatures.
Who will prevail? Does it matter?
Kind of trying to preserve a bit of time here because I want to use my buffs for as long as possible. But then we don't want to be rushing around with those traps about us either, so it's kind of a catch-22 really. Doggy, have you got bless on or what? Not bless. That's what I meant. Mage armor. Don't think he had. Just give him a quick heal. That didn't do a great deal of healing, did it? Let's be honest. But hey, it's better than nothing. Let's carry on. Tell you what, if I was the Redcap and I saw Elquist and crew, I would tender the Bloom Lady my resignation. Oh. That's neutral. But for how long? But for how... That looks like a smoggy library.
Me see, me keep.
Another stone golem. And more smoggy library. I don't like the look of this. I will admit I do not like the look of this. The door there. So we've got a door. We've got stone golems. This looks to be kind of some kind of smoggy
Ready for anything.
library. Or maybe it's just the light. Oh damn, right, move.
All according to plan.
Move, please. Might not be smog, it might just be the light of the candles. Oh, minus constitution dies! Bloody cloud kill! Get out of the trap, you idiots! Permanent constitution damage. This is not temporary damage, this is permanent. You can't. We're still probably a bit too close to it. Let's just move. Lay Poison's actually quite a long cast, isn't it? It's quite a long casting. It's like an hour or something. Is it about an hour? Let's cast it now. Better late than never, I think the saying goes. Right, we've got a message for the guard captain. I've checked and reinforced all the protective spells I could. They may not be enough. I remind you again that the criminal is cunning and very strong. I recommend changing the guard every 6 hours. Wardens should receive a thorough briefing, including recommendations on maintaining the magic barriers, and they should be well rested and ready for anything. In the case of the prisoner's apparent death, they must remain vigilant. Even after death, this creature can find a new incarnation and continue to bring evil to the world. Oh, it is following us. Are you kidding me? god! It's a moving cloud kill.
Follow my lead.
Strange, I used to have a textbook just like the one on the shelf. Fairy Tales of Avistan. Do we want books? What do we want books for? Let's not have books, please. Cluttering up our inventory. Chests, on the other hand, fair game, of course. Crude drawings cover the side of the bookcase. AR. A robe of air, possibly. And the book, Secret Overlords, The Essence of World Order. Oh, very good. So a library. Nice.
In due time.
Right, which door do we open? The one that looks like a door, or the one that looks like a wall in a door. A wall door. The wall door looks more like it's like to trigger the golems, I agree. The regular door, maybe not so much. Okay. Valerie! I thought it was like a robe of air. Robe of air? Where's it gone? There it is. Robe of the True Master! Plus 5 deflection bonus to AC. Spell resistance 18. Plus 4 resistance bonus to all saving throws. Do you know what? That would be good. That might actually be good for Knock Knock, you know, because he doesn't have any spell. Does he have an AC already? An AC deflection bonus. Deflection bonus plus 2. So this would be deflection bonus plus 5. This could be actually a really good robe for him. Yeah, 38. So we take that off. Don't need it. It would be a good one for Tristian. But even if we bring him back into the party, you think he's getting a robe of a true master after all he's done? Not on your life. This guy, however, he's like the ultimate character. I mean, look at that. He's not too far off tankish AC. Purely from dexterity. And he's got that opportunity attack feat, which is absolutely great. And he's funny character. He's like a little. He's like he's like what Elquist should be, isn't he? Really, let's be honest. He's like what Elquist should aspire to be. Elquist could have been this, but he turned into a sloffish, slapdash, happy-go-lucky, brothel-frequenting, port-drinking baron. He's got sloppy. That's all you can say, really. Come on. He's got sloppy. Was he ever not sloppy, you ask? Knock Knock's tail, yeah. He's the real star of the show. The good thing for us, if it was a thing to put weight on, he probably would be fat too. I agree, Shelley. I was going to say fat, but I thought, well, he's actually not fat, is he? But yeah, he would probably be fat. It's a good job that Lindsay doesn't like him, because every time we rest, Lindsay doesn't get on with Knock Knock, does she? She's like always, they're always bickering. So even if he was the MVP of the party, he won't be written up in the memoirs as the MVP of the party, thankfully. Because could you imagine the horror? Henry VIII and lecherous.
Give the order.
I mean, he likes a bit of the finer things in life. Not quite lecherous at this stage, but he's only young. Give him, and he's a half elf, so he lives a longer life than a human. Give him another 100 years, then he'll be Henry VIII. Bloody sweat dripping off his face as his sagging blaze of fat rolling off his throne. Bring me a little chicken leg. I don't know the wench. I'm bored. I'm hungry. Elquist the Festive. Right, okay. Let's come out of that. And let's summon forth the golems whilst we've got some buffs left on. Who disturbs our stone door? We do! Woo! You great big honking stone pieces of crap! We've faced iron and gold golems, you little stone poxies! aren't gonna make us quiver in our booties. No!
As it should be.
Misclicked. Elquist versus Godwine. As Harry Hill would say, there's only one way to find out. Fight! Elquist would clearly kick Godwine's ass in a fight, let's be honest. What's this? Oh ho! Behind the mysterious door that opened with a loud and creepy groan, there was a dark room, far less spacious than the main hall. Along the walls there stood densely packed bookshelves filled with musty tomes and frail scrolls, and centuries upon centuries of dust. The silence within the secret room was thick, almost ominous. No, in fact it was really ominous. Now, did our heroes dare to disturb the peace of this dusty archive? Well, I mean, obviously, it was the dusty table by the far wall didn't escape our notice. Clearly. Oh, if this is a perception-based check, I've got my goggles I could have put on. I really... No, we can not bother ghosts. If we leave the... Could we interact with this if we leave it now? This is a gameplay mechanic thing, so if it fails, I'm going to reload it, actually. But if we can leave it alone now and then redo it, we'll put our goggles on. I don't think that'll work, would it? If we decide not to bother it, we've like made our bed, so we should lie in it, right? No, let's not do it. Let's not do it. I'm not going to reload it if that happens. Okay, let's hope and pray that our perception is high enough. Oh, it's a mobility check. That's fine. We're good at mobility. So, oh, it's a DC 20, whatever it was, 5. Oh, we're really ahead of that one. It seems the top shelf. Oh, scrolls of lead blades, scrolls of protection from chaos, scrolls of stone skin. Okay, so the piles of paper, spell scrolls. So we continue to explore the secret room and feeling buoyed in confidence by the fact that we've just gathered some loot. There's got to be more of them. I clicked the wrong one, didn't I? The table over there, I was talking about the table until my hand slipped up on top of a shelf and pulled scrolls off. It was a kind of an instant reaction there. Now let's explore the table, which is clearly a perception check, right? No, it's a knowledge arcana check, which Lindsay has probably succeeded at. Very good. Whoever used to work at this table, they weren't neat. The wooden desk was buried under piles of papers, scrolls and notes. Some of them crumbled into dust at a touch. Others were in better condition, but proved to be rather boring and useless. However, under the pile of papers we found something curious. A thick notebook filled with notes in small handwriting and strange diagrams. The illustrations depicted an iron golem. A huge and powerful war machine created to protect the fortress. Looks like these notes were made by the creator of this mechanism. Endless words, more words. Someone obviously had too much time and little idea of how else to spend it. We paged through the notebook, but it was impossible to decipher the author's handwriting and language. However, we did notice a phrase in red ink. Carget! Perhaps there was some special meaning to these words. After we shut the notebook and sorted through the other papers, we stepped back and decided to hurriedly explore the bookshelves in a clumsy manner at this point. This doesn't sound good. Why would you hurriedly explore? What's the rush? Carefully. This is obviously an ominous sign that he says the word hurried here, but I can't resist. We started to sort through all the old books, trying to find something of use, but the attempt to disturb history without incident failed. As soon as we removed the first tome of the shelf, an avalanche of dust came down upon us. Ignoring the dust, we continued to explore the shelves. True heroes cannot be stopped by a little dirt or grime, or even residue 5 times older than us. The search ended with unexpected success. Among the rotting books and old scrolls we found a heavy tome in good condition. It described the art of engineering, emblazoned with the marks of the one who constructed the fortress. It was a true guide on dwarven fortifications, an excellent source of knowledge for our own projects. After sorting through the rest of the books to make sure we didn't miss anything of value, we left the bookcase alone. 3 successes. I'm saving that. Bloody hell. Even a laugh. Not doing that again. Right. Excellent. So we've got a new project for our kingdom management, probably. Got some scrolls, and we got some secret word Karget, which will obviously be a code for something which will save us in the long run. We'll get to the last bossy bit, and the word will bring forth golems to our aid. Probably won't, but hey, one can only dream. It'd be like McGonagall when she did the local thingy and the last book, and all the golem, all the statues of Hogwarts all came to life and marched down the bridge.
All according to plan.
Right, we've got another door, some more steps, and a corridor. We'll open the door first. The sound of creaking doors opening does not fill me with much happiness, it must be said. Redcap Trickster, this looks like another storage room. Okay. Let's come out of combat. Valerie,
Don't hesitate.
Here you go.
To victory!
Oh my god. Oh my god. Watch the traps, people. Let's not get hasty. Watch the traps, you idiot! Bang. I was kind of joking, but hey, that was close enough. Knock, knock.
It is finished.
Always makes me wince. I've lost faith. I mean, I'm one of his biggest fans, man. Good old Elquist. I'm one of his biggest fans, and actually, I created the damn fool. But even I'm beginning to doubt his competence at this point. Even I'm losing the faith. Knock Knock is the true leader. If it was a democracy, he'd be screwed. On a damn sheet of paper, there are pictures of sun, trees, and glade filled with flowers, all drawn by a child's hand. What are children doing drawing things? Star knife, handful of gems, regular glaives, masterwork rapier. We don't carry everything, do we? Not. Right, just be careful, people. Be careful. We already suffered a few injuries. Rune-covered ancient scrap, broken child's toy.
This requires your attention.
Torn children's book. Kelid. Barbarian heroes. Kelids from Numeria. Linorm. A Kraglinorm, a wingless dragon, can't cast spells. Mammoth. It's like an alphabet. Numeria. Land of Kelids. Kelids are on the watch. I'll collect that. That's a nice little memento. Little child's book. Take your child to work day. Ooh, what's that? Kelid tribal fetish. And an enchanted falchion. This is the children. This is the creche, basically. Okay, we've got steps. That looks like the way to go. But what's up here? Let's find out together, shall we? Another door. Ooh, another trap. Probably another trap on that one as well. Or is to hazard a guess.
Focus on the goal.
on, Elquist. You can do it, son.
A trivial matter.
It's getting more arduous for him. Ooh, ferocious dreamer cat. Ooh. Oof, that doesn't
In due time.
sound too good. A ferocious dreamer cat. A ferocious variety. Hello, Clockwork. Just got back from the late shift. Elquist back on the scene. Yes, indeed. Welcome back. Although, to be fair, you've missed a corker of a fight. You can watch it back, of course, I'm sure. Oh, we got like quite a few ferocious dreamer cats. Dreamer cat, doing all a dreamer cat can do. Dreamer cat, diddly diddly do. Go! Ha ha ha! Cat versus dog. Dog always wins. Not always, because some cats are ferocious. I've seen them. They're horrible. Some cats, very evil creatures. He does quite a nasty cleave attack, doesn't he? Secrets of Numeria. I mean, it's a pity Elquist is not quite so up on reading like maybe an Elwyn was, because we'd probably learn quite a lot about the lore through these books, but hey. You think Elquist has got time to read books? Are you crazy? Law, religion, harem, recruit altar to Gorham. So this is the remains of Torag's temple. We don't get many helmets, people. What's this? The Paragon of Defenders. This helm increases the wearer's AC by 2 and gives a +3 to persuasion checks made to intimidate. If one of the wearer's allies falls unconscious, the wearer takes a -2 penalty on attack rolls and skill checks, for as long as they are farther than 10 feet away from the fallen ally. Oh, so you've got to defend the fallen. This is definitely a Valerie helmet. This one's quite nippy, but nifty. But this increases her AC by 2, and persuasion. So when she does her dazzling display, it boosts that. You know that one ability that we always use with her? That's actually pretty useful. So if we put that on her head, does it increase her AC by 2? Yes, it does. Right, she's having it then. So she's picked up Paragon. Look at that. It does. Yeah, it does look better. But somebody has to wear a tin hat. We can't have everybody. Lindsay, you have a tin hat on your head. So yeah, so we're gonna have to start using this dazzling display because we have punched into her persuasion, right? Where's the persuasion? 25. So basically, she's got dazzling display, which, if we go back to what it does, it actually frightens the enemy to demoralize them. And then when they're demoralized, she's got shattered defenses, which means when you face a demoralized opponent, you end up doing something. There. Your skill with your chosen weapon, so it's only with your chosen weapon, so hers is a bastard sword, obviously. Leaves opponents unable to defend themselves if you strike them when their defenses are already compromised. So any shaken, frightened, or panicked, aka, you know, with dazzling display, hit by this round is flat-footed till the end of your next turn. You can edit so helmets can't be seen. Oh no, we've got to see him. Can you imagine? How would we ever cope without seeing Ikundia walk around with this ridiculous top hat on? I mean, come on. Knock with his helmet. Elquist with his stag helmet on. I mean, this is all part and parcel of their makeup now. I don't think in any game I've ever turned helmets off. I don't recall. You may correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I've ever turned helmets off. This is where Ollie pull something out of the archives. This looks like a coffee table. A coffee table. Missed some loot. Did I? Sorry, I was too busy trying to remember what I was doing. Or if I ever... Is it the Dreamer Cat? Yeah, it's the Dreamer Cat, right? Yeah. Dreamer Cat, Dreamer Cat. Doing everything a Dreamer Cat can do. Ah! Ah! The book on the pew? No, we're not taking a book. It's a book of Numeria. We don't care about Numeria, we care more about children's books, which we've taken. Children are cute. Numerians are not so cute. Oh! Oh, okay, so it's beds. I thought it was like a morgue. Ooh. Hammer, card figurine, tower shield. So obviously this is a dwarven fortress, isn't it? So
That is not far.
Finger of death! Holy hell! Valerie, this is why you should have tried to open traps, you silly fool. Step aside! Thank you for disarming it for me. That could have been me. Right. What lies beyond yonder door? Oh, I forgot that there were some stairs here, right? Because I was kind of thinking, if this door's locked, we can't open it, where are we going to go? But there is another way. Knock, knock. Yes? I hate to ask, but could you do the honors, please? Oh my god, it's a 42! Oh, well that is a sucker, isn't it? Oh, you can't open it either? I see. I see. Lindsay?
What troubles you?
No, I can't do it either. Can always level up for more chances. I could do, or I could make a mental note of where it is and level up after the session and do it then. But I'll do it on camera to prove that I'm not save scumming it. Well, you all know me well enough now that I don't do that kind of thing. But there must be something pretty lucrative behind that flipping door. I only have to level up Elquist, don't I, to get another chance with him, or Knock Knock. I don't have to level up. I don't even have to level everybody up. And them two are a little bit easier to level up. In fact, I know what I'm getting with Elquist. I know what I'm getting with him. Bear with me. Bear with me. I know what I'm getting. I'm getting an extra dexterity point to put me to +7, which means now means I need to do the knock knock thing and use braces rather than armor to not restrict my dexterity bonus. Extra points, of course, in these things. I want to get with him Opportunist. An attack of opportunity against an opponent who has just been struck for damage in melee by another character. So with him and Knock Knock having that together, attacking the same target with Valerie as well even, that's attacks of opportunity flying in left, right and centre with sneak attack damage for both of them. It's just going to be insane levels of attacking. So that has to happen. And we also get level 4 danger sense, traps. Helpful. So that's easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And he gets the extra trickery stuff. So we get more chances. I don't know what I'm doing with Knock Knock though, so we won't level him up.
In due time.
Let's go back. Stand by. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Hold. Stop. What is it now? I've had an idea. Yeah, max dexterity 6. Now I need braces. This is giving us 5 armor class. Yeah, braces of armor plus 5 would be perfect right now, because you've got to get the same bonus as this is giving me, and I still get my plus 7 dex. So we need to look for those braces, and if we can't find them, we're taking them from Knock Knock. Sorry, leader's prerogative. Wherefore art thou? Thingy me bobsy. Wherefore art thou? Wherefore art thou? By my lockpicking attire. Where is it? Heaven's sake! It was here. Was it gone? Ah, Lindsay! Do you care stepping out of your clothes for a second, Lindsay? Thank you so much. Can somebody give me a buff, please? Thank you kindly. Right, is that everything we need to buff to be able to... Is there anything else we can get to help us?
I am prepared.
I am prepared to fail again. Woohoo! Who's smug now? Knock knock. Who's smug now? Ah ah. Oh yes. Let's save that bad boy. And Elquist is the highest level out of all of them, because nobody else is getting leveled up at this point. How? Actually, Acundio can be leveled up too, because he's also easy to level up. Right, he's going to just go for more dex, of course. Plus 8 to dex. That also means that he's been hamstrung by his armour as well, surely. I'll have to check that. What's he wearing? Oh, he's wearing light armour though, so he might not be quite... Plus 8 might now be hamstrung. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Quarry, what's that? A character can, as a standard action, denote one target with his line of sight as his quarry. He receives a +2 insight bonus on attack rolls made against his quarry. So he's like a mark. Like a mark thing. And we get no feats. That's cool. What's not cool is this armour will be max dexterity +6, so it's been hamstringing us for the entire time. So that's another braces situation. How many braces of natural armour have we actually got in our chest at home? I don't know. Not enough, I don't think, to have everybody have the same stuff. He's only +4 though, so he doesn't need +5 braces. He can just have the +3 braces, to be honest with you. He can go around naked for all I care. 22, it's only 2 AC. I'd rather have the dex, to be honest. He doesn't get hit that often anyway. And if he does, he can just go into fight defensively and acrobatics and run away. Yeah, that's better. You don't need that, Acundio. It's slowing you down. Slowing you down, Sonny Jim. Right, okay. So all this time he's been attacking with a -1 penalty because he's been capped by his armour. What I need to do off camera is probably go away and look at everybody's equipment properly and make sure they're optimised. I mean, this actually he looks better like this with his top hat, with red and black. To be fair, not looking too shabby. Okay. Anybody else that we're happy to level up now? No, I need to look at the rest of them. Right, let's go inside.
Silent.
There's better be some... No enemies in here, please. No enemies, just lots and lots of lucrative loot. That's all we want. Just lots and lots of loot, please. No mimic chests, stop it. Trapped chests.
No mistakes.
No mistakes. Unicorn's horn. Glowing softly. That's got to be useful for something. It's not an item that we can sell, because it would say useful to the antique guy. This is a quest item, I think. A unicorn's horn. And it's got to be an important item to be behind a locked door of a DC or whatever it is of 42. It's got to be lucrative. Numeria map. Okay. Master bedroom. An important bedroom. But nothing in it other than a unicorn horn, which at the moment doesn't serve as a purpose because we don't know what it's for, but I'm sure at some point we will be grateful for the unicorn horn, the words Keleb, Kelbear, Kelter, that word that we were supposed to remember which could save us. Bring forth the golems to attack our enemies. Maybe Elquist can glue it onto Doggy's head. How cool would that be? A dog with a unicorn horn. Would it be cool or would it be cruel? Not sure. I kind of want Elquist to steal Knock-Knocks. Seeing as Elquist is now not going to wear armor and he's going to wear braces, I kind of think he would demand the robe of... In addition to the braces that he was going to... I think we've got a spare braces +5 in the chest, but if he's not going to wear the armour anymore, I think he's going to take Knock-Knock's robe from him. Yeah. I think he is. Not now, clearly, but once we get our braces when we get back home, this robe... True master, you say? True master? We'll see who the true master is round here. We shall see, shan't we, O little one? I could have had you executed or thrown in a cells if I listened to Jod, but no, I welcomed you with open arms. The least you can do is give me back that robe that I allowed you to take, if you don't mind. Hoping it become too accustomed to it. Oh my god! This looks like a war zone. Have we saved it recently? I don't know why I'm saving it now when we're running into combat again. This is not a good time to save it.
We will prevail.
It's a perfect time to save it.
Do not falter.
Everybody else just halt. 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 Go! Oh my god. Okay, keep going. Keep going. Keep shooting. Keep biting. Attacking. Good. Good work, team. Good work. There's something really satisfying about the loot noise in this game. Anybody else have the same conclusion? I really like it. Ooh, nunchucker. Iron Golem is friendly. I think if we talk to it and give it the secret word, I think we can get it to be on our side, you know. Open door. Training dummies covered in marks. Oh, there's no traps around here.
As it should be.
Yeah, man. Keleb, Kelben, Kelsummit. I think we're going to talk to this and give it the secret word. Oh, 100%. Right. I think we're almost to it. We're almost to the crux of this place. Let's get ourselves ready, have a sip of drink. How much do I like this game? Let me see. Recently, I've just been drinking loads and loads of liquid. It's probably because of the weather, to be fair. And I've always been a big drinker when it comes to like playing football and coming back after football. But recently, I could just drink like 2-3 litres in the space of like maybe 2 or 3 hours. How do I like this game? Yes. I'm how many hours in? I'm probably, if you combine off-camera time with on-camera time, I'm at least 150 hours in at this point. At least. And it's kind of like the Skyrim situation. The reason why Skyrim lasted so long is because I didn't never stream Skyrim, because it was pre-stream time. So if I was playing this and recording it like I recorded Skyrim, it would be a game that went on for maybe not quite as long, but a good 2 years, easy. So the only reason why we're making good pace is because of the streams. But 150 hours in, and with a lot of games you get to a certain point, and you think yourself, I've had enough now, it's time to finish up. It's time to end it, hopefully, rush through it to get to the finish. Oh no. I don't feel like I've been playing this game for 150 hours. And that is a good sign to me. Because I ain't bored of it, it's good. It's very good. Again, I won't truly appreciate how much I feel about it until I've finished the game, put it down, played a couple of other games after it, and then I kind of reflect after the fact with a lot of the games that I play, and I look back on them and think, that was a flipping top 5 or whatever, and I can't see myself. I mean, there's been some top music in this game, don't get me wrong. There is some top music, particularly in certain sections. But if I was to say criticism is a very harsh word, but if there was to say about one thing that I would like maybe a little bit more, would be music. Because take Divinity. I actually prefer this over Divinity, to be fair, gameplay wise. But one thing that stuck out for Divinity with me was Divinity, both the first and the second game, had awesome music. Awesome music throughout the game, not just in little spats and little spurts. Throughout the game, the soundtrack was awesome. So if it had something like that, it would just be the icing on the cake. But with it being such a massively long game, I mean, creating a soundtrack for a game so big like this, it wouldn't be easy, But anyway, long story short, I flipping love it. The community shares your opinion. In Wrath of the Righteous, they improved the soundtrack. Oh, good. So it's not just me then. Wrath soundtrack is extremely good. So if it had Divinity tier music and this style of gameplay, it would be top for you. Top 5. Oh, 100%. 100% top 5. Oh, without even a question.
In due time.
I'm not saying the lack of music brings it down, catastrophically. It's number 20 because the music's shit. No, the music's all right, and it's had some very good bits. But yeah, you know how much I love music in games by now, and yeah, that does raise the bar quite significantly in a game for me, having some awesome music. Anyway, we need to talk to this
I know what to do.
Iron Golem. Say the word from the engineer's diary. Clearly, that's what we need to do. It's good that it's not asking us, giving us a list of potential phrases that we have to remember. I think the game should do that sometimes. Be really cruel. You see a word in a tome half an hour ago in the dungeon, and you're like to yourself, "Do I need to remember this?" Clearly, nah, I don't need to remember this. Surely not. Nah, the game will give me the right option when it comes up. And then the game gives you 5 different similar sounding phrases, and you're like, oh damn, what do I do now? I should have remembered it, I should have written it down. That would be quite cunning. That would be quite cunning. But anyway, it doesn't do that to us because the game's been kind, so say the word, say the secret word. As the word is spoken, the Iron Golem comes alive. Sorry, keep my phone. I told you my phone keeps buzzing. Right. The mechanism that was still a moment ago starts to tremble. Its hinges creak, and the Golem begins to move. That was not supposed to happen. You're supposed to help me, you stupid creature. I talked to you to so you could aid us in the fight ahead, not bloody attack us. For heaven's sake.
Cannot hide from me.
I don't know, I feel like that didn't go according to plan. I feel like we've been robbed there somehow. You activated the murder machine. We killed the murder machine, but I thought it was going to murder our enemies for us. Or maybe like a little pet. Come on, Golem, come on, follow me.
I found
I'm going to send you some music from Discord so you can see for yourself. Just don't read the comments. Oh no, I won't be reading any comments. I'm sure you're aware by now, just pre-warning you guys, that Wrath of the Righteous, I reckon I'm going to finish this game in about 2 months. Judging by, I'm watching a playthrough or two in spits and spats as I'm going along. Of bits that I've done, really, because I like to do that. I've done that for a little while now. I like to get other people's perspectives and takes on things. And judging by the playlist that I'm watching and how many parts there are, I'm probably about, what, 2/3 to 3/4 of the way through at this point. I think. So I reckon another 2 months we'll be done here. So when it comes to the Wrath of the Righteous, just forewarning anybody, if you're excited to watch me play, it's probably not going to be for another couple of years. Maybe that's maybe a bit harsh, maybe a bit too long, but it certainly won't be anytime soon. I'll have a nice break, try to do some other things, and get to it in the future. But it's definitely going to be done. Definitely going to be done. Don't get me wrong. But I think an isometric RPG break will be in order, just for a short while. And my short while is never usually that short. Let's be honest.
Ready for anything.
Right, what have we got here? Unless the game comes out in a Steam summer sale or something, and it's like, 10 quid in a year's time, and then I'd be like, I'll snap it up, and then maybe like I did with this, when I first got it, I did play with character creation for about an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then I was like, oh my god! And then I played, I think, a little bit of the prologue in the mansion, and then saw that it was a perfect tabletop D&D, well, Pathfinder D&D 3.5 really, rule set, and I was like, oh my god! And that pushed this forward quite, a little bit. Because if it wasn't for doing that, I may still be waiting now to play this. But yeah, that definitely brought it forward for me when I actually even sampled it just for a very brief moment. Because I got instantaneous Neverwinter Nights vibes. The feats, because it's based on D&D 3.5, a lot of the feats were the same or similar. The character creation, I just watched another rendition of My Name Is Not Lily's Neverwinter Nights playthrough for the 50th time just before playing this, and it got me to the swing of it again, and I was like, oh my god. So yeah, that was what really
This requires your attention.
really swung it for me. I was giving it that try just for like 3 hours. Instantaneous. Hooked. Because I do love a bit of tabletop, you see.
That is not far.
Do love a bit of tabletop. It was. I'll never forget, and obviously some of you will know, it's through tabletopping that I got into Baldur's Gate, Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic, because they were based on a D&D rule set, and that's what opened my eyes to isometric RPGs.
It is finished.
Two doors, one on the right, one on the left. Where are we going? This looks like a big door. Oh. Big door first. No, big door second. Small door first. Clearly. It's not often you're wrong, Shelley, I will admit. When it comes to recommending games, you're not often wrong, I will say. You know, what was it? What was the other game? The Golem attacked us. Oh, you went away. Yeah, the Golem attacked us. What was the other game? I was gonna, again, it was on my radar to play. The ship game, the quizzy, shippy game. Obra Dinn, that was it. Obra Dinn was a strong recommendation. Loved that. Metro, another one. Oh, Poochie, no! Poochie, what's happening here? Let's cast another one. We can rest up a little bit later. So show my pre-show strip. I'm going to play it for a few hours and you can see I'm right. I shall look forward to it. I dread having more games added to my ever-expanding list. But needs must, I suppose. A crystal ball. Just what we've always wanted. It can help us predict our downfall. Oh, another door. This place is like a maze. Ooh, hang on. Ooh, what's that? Black Linorn stew? Ooh. Sounds hideous. Coarse canvas sleeping bags. Much newer than the rest of the items in the room. Are we getting closer?
All according to plan.
Okay, big doors next. Big doors or small side door there? I hate making decisions. Big doors scream end of the line. Doom, big monsters. Farthest frontier, what's that? Oh, a city builder. Ooh, that looks rather like a large chambery type room.
Hang down. Move quiet.
Oh, I told you it looked like a big bloody flipping room thing.
Open my eyes, defaced one. Reveal to me the vision granted by the oculus. Tell me where my heart's desire lies hidden.
Merciful Serenity, heed my prayer, burn my heart, purify me by your fire, save me from evil. We've got a golem, we've got her, we've got a bloke, we've got somebody on the knees, we've got Tristan on his knees. This doesn't look like a good situation. Frenzied scream from the figure kneeling on the floor. Oh, it's one of the defaced sisters, but she's this time unmasked. Can't tell. Okay, so the defaced sisters that turned on us and were looking for an item from the Valley of the Dead or whatever it was. They Who's this chap also?
I see. I see. Speak, defaced one. What do you see? Finally.
Okay, so she's whispered something in her ear and then she's died. And it sounds like it might be what she was after.
So, you're here, my hound. I'm not surprised.
Aha! Elquist with feigned confidence here, because this clearly is not a situation you wish to walk into, to be honest with you. I see, I see. So it was you who sent Tristan to me.
Oh, and Saren Ray's messenger was a great servant, wasn't he? Deformed by reflection in 1,000 mirrors, fallen into shadows born of his own light, a righteous diva with blood-stained hands. What is it? Do I really see a surprised expression on your face?
Elquist trying to mask the surprised expression. Not very well, though, obviously.
Can it be you still don't understand?
I understand quite clearly.
Tristian was the proud servant of Saren Ray herself, the personification of kindness and mercy. After I caught him in my nets, I couldn't resist the urge to take his wings, so that he might sing for me and me alone. As he followed you, he spoke with me in his dreams, his true mistress. Now he's done as I asked, I could let him go. But I don't like to share my toys, even if they are broken.
This is good for Tristan, to be fair. Clearly she's manipulated him. I mean, obviously he's very weak-willed, to be honest with you. But it's a good start that we could almost forgive. Because she's a menacing woman, thing, nymphy, creature. So tell me, what exactly do the Defaced Sisters and the Numerian Barbarians seek in Dunsward?
An ancient power awakened in the mountains. A power capable of revealing that which was taken from me. By my order, the sisters scoured the land for the Oculus. My wolf cub sent his barbarians to help them. But you outpaced all my servants. All but one.
Yes, all but one, because it was bloody touched to my heel.
When a seed falls upon fertile ground, it bears fruit for the landowner to harvest. The seed of betrayal grew strong, and I reaped its fruits.
I see. So you did. Well, finally we cross paths again. Now perhaps it's the time for you to finally tell me who you are. End this charade and speak plain. I grow tired of games.
You're trying so hard to glimpse into my soul. Are you not afraid of what you might find? Very well, have it your way, Hound. I'll share a little part of my darkness and my pain with you. I'll share with you my name.
Go ahead.
I am Nyrissa.
Nyrissa. Now that does ring a bell. But Elquist being Elquist, I can't remember it. Can I really? But it's Elquist, it's not my fault. Nyrissa. Yeah, Nyrissa. I'm trying to wrap my brains. Where have I heard that name before? It wasn't at the Witches. No, it wasn't at Witches Grove, was it? No. Maybe we haven't heard the name, but it really sounds familiar. Don't say anything. This is me just thinking out loud. Fine! Nyrissa, pleased to meet you. Obviously you know who I am. Might I ask why you are telling me? Because I just asked her to tell me. Not all of the whole fine.
In you, I see my reflection. But no, that's utter nonsense. How can one such as I, even for a single moment, feel kinship with a creature born to become dust in my apology cup? You are but a toy. A mere hound. A useful tool, no more.
Oh, okay, so she's basically feel kinship with a creature born to Oh. Interesting.
Your world is but a shadow of my home plane. I am the first and forever queen of these lands. And this sanctuary is where whispers of the past live. And where I planted the seeds of the future. Here, I raised a wolf cub, who eventually became the feared leader of Numeria. I watched him rise to power, butchering any who stood against him. And from this place, I shall hear of his fall, the last howl of a dying animal.
Okay.
Now, a hound comes to replace the wolf cub. Should I crush your skull and watch your life bleed from your body? Perhaps. But wouldn't it be more fun to observe whom you chase next? Whatever you choose, you'd be serving me. Like the Skylark. Like the wolf cub. Like all who place their trust in the illusion of freedom.
I think this is going to strike a chord with her. Obviously, we saw the vision of her. She was being punished almost, wasn't she, by some higher being. She had to do something. Yes, could this be the real you? I've seen another version of you. I'm sure you're well aware. Proud, unbroken, never so cruel. What's happened?
You've seen nothing and you know nothing. My past is a fire that blinds those who stare. I've left it behind and accepted the fate that was designed for me. Farewell, my faithful hound.
We've annoyed her.
Someone will take care of you.
Someone? Someone or something, right. Who's this guy anyway? Oh, she's The deface sister before you moves like a broken puppet. Her feet hold steady and she sways slightly back and forth as if attached to invisible strings. Her hands dangle limply from the wrist and her clothes are smeared with blood. Instead of an eye, the oculus of Abaddon rests within her eye socket, the artifact gleaming with a wicked red light.
My elder sister left. You're late. The oculus of Abaddon gave me the power to foresee the path to my sister's desire. She is already on her way.
Whoa! My elder sister left. You're late. Who's she talking about? She's talking about Larissa now, can't we? Okay. Tell me who you are. Enough games. I have met others like you. I demand answers.
An emissary from the first world. A servant to the power that came to these swamps against her will. My duty is a heavy one, but I bear it without faltering. I shall not bow. Not before destiny, not before my enemies, and not before creatures such as you.
Creatures? One creature around here. Okay, enough of this games. Tell me where she went.
She went after what the oculus of Abaddon revealed to her. She will not return. She has ordered me, the most loyal of all sisters, to remain here and ensure nothing leaves these chambers.
Ensure nothing leaves these chambers? Is that so?
You see, these lands were our home long before you appeared. These walls witnessed another mortal who, like you, serves Nerissa's goals now. We taught him. We showed him the way. We told him what to believe and whom to serve.
I'm assuming they're talking about the Numerian fella.
My elder sister, Nyrissa.
Sister.
She is the mistress of half-truths, exploiting hopes and weaknesses of others with her words. All it took to control Armagh was some books and legends about his great destiny. All it took to control Tristan was deceiving him into thinking it was Nyrissa who deprived him of his holy gift. She who cursed him with a mortal body.
Lies. So that was all lies?
God, it was all lies, you silly fool!
And all it took to control you, upstart Baron, was a lure. The promise of your own lands to rule. And you bought it. All of you. Enough. You are a thing of the past, and I must rid this place of you and Tristian. Get ready for oblivion.
Wait, it's not... Well, if you're not gonna listen, you're not gonna listen. Prepare to die, creature!
Approaching.
Oh shoot, we are in a spot of bother here. Right, but you're not too bad, Elchris, with fighting hand to hand. You've got some decent AC, so you go over there. Everybody else on... Is he fighting with us? Well, he's in trouble if he's going to be fighting two golems on his own. Right, let's take care of the defaced sister. Obviously we're not buffed at the moment, are we? Clearly not. But it's fine.
Onward!
Kinda fine. Maybe fine. Hopefully fine. Cast that to start with. We just suffered like baleful what? Okay, we're in big trouble already. Charisma, strength, and constitution drain. Agonizing wail. That doesn't look good. Oh, she's tough. I think we're gonna have to pre-buff before we start talking. And maybe turn-base this. Probably. Oh, we're a bit frightened now. Resist fear. Might be a bit late. Try it.
Protect me, please.
Right, Lindsay is in a spot of bother. Can't do. Really need her to be up and hasting any second now. Really, casting that. Is he running away frightened? No. Right, okay, we're still doing okay-ish. If we can start putting some buffs out. Harrim, let's do bless. Okay, we're not doing horrendous. Could be better. Let's just try and get some order here. Get rid of the savage thing first. Ooh, flame strike. Hey, Lindsay, cast haste before you die, please. Cast haste before you die, if you wouldn't mind. Are we hasted? We're hasted. Cast Good Hope 2 before you die, please. Okay, this is not going horrendously bad, actually. Hideous laughter? Can she laugh? Has she got a sense of humour?
Calm down. Not dead yet.
I think Elquist has just been pummeled by a golem, but we're alive.
The one who doesn't see evil will destroy the thing that seduces others.
Face those.
Power that can disperse the darkness. Evil incarnate must be destroyed.
Do not touch it, it belongs to me. Holy hell. Yeah, you know what? This damn Oculus thing should have been in our hands from the very beginning. Is it going to corrupt us? I don't know. Do not touch it! This Oculus belongs to me! I want to take it. Well, maybe the storyteller might be able to tell us something, but I don't know.
No. No. The Oculus was created to bring suffering to mortals, to multiply grief and misery. Change your mind. It must be destroyed. I've lost everything because of this Oculus. Let me destroy it before it brings down someone else.
Oh, hellfire. Right, okay. So basically, we threatened to take it, which probably won't end well. We attack him, or we agree to destroy it. I mean, clearly, it has been used for some foul deeds, hasn't it? The leash thing had it, and he was up to no good. He used it for bad. She's used it for bad. He was manipulated. Naive, maybe. He's not inherently evil. He's speaking sense, and we're not a massively greedy person. If this was Godan, for example, it would be a no-brainer. We'd be taking it. Tough titties, mate. But we're not. Yeah. We don't crave power massively. See, this is just a plain no. We wouldn't kill him just to get our hands on it. Are we that hell bent that we would wish to take it one way or another? I don't think so. The only niggling doubt is, could we use it? Because it sees things, right? It sees things. Apparently, could we use it to track her down? That's the only thing that we might want to keep it for. You know, she's gone into some other portal or whatever. This is quite a decision, isn't it? It's really not an easy decision, is this? He's talking more like Tristan now, and less like the crazy lunatic that he was talking like previously. It's like he's got his senses back now. And before all of this happened, whatever he would have said to us, we would have completely agreed. Yeah, yes, completely would have agreed with him. He talks sense. We've probably got Valerie in our ear. You know, we've got inherently a decent party as well. They're probably a bit horror-struck at the moment, but, you know, ultimately, if Elquist is mulling over the situation, Valerie probably chirping up, you know, well, yes, Tristan's right. It has caused some grief, this artifact. We don't need it. We got this far without it. Look at what happened to those poor people of Varnhold because of it. You know, good old righteous Valerie pleating on. Lindsay probably in shock, a bit confused about what's happening, scribbling away furiously in the journal. Yeah, quite agree. Gundio's a pretty decent chap as well. He could probably understand, again, the same argument. So, a bit of party pressure. The fact that Tristan has kind of seems to have got his senses back. His own, you know, thoughts about what's happened. It rings true. There is, you know, he's not a goody two shoes. Let's not forget, he is chaotic, and there is a little tinge in him that's like, I kind of do want this Oculus, but at what cost? Perhaps not at this cost. Well, I think we'll agree to destroy it. Whether or not this changes anything, or maybe we still need to speak to Tristan. But the Oculus itself, yeah, in the grand scheme of things, has done far, far, far more harm than good. Let's destroy it. Lawful good action. Oh god, I hate that. Goody two-shoes action. I'm kind of interested now as to what would have happened if we just said, I will take it at all costs. Okay. So Tristan reaches down, he pulls to the eye socket of the sister. He steps back, raises his hand to his eyes while raising the other hand, with the artifact firmly clenched in it to the sky and sun, hidden behind the stone masonry.
Merciful Seren Ray Dawnflower, hear the prayer from your apostate. I am powerless to fix what I've done, but I can prevent others from following the same road.
Redemption.
Grant me courage and light my way in the eternal darkness that awaits.
Oh, is he now blind? Got a band over his eyes. For the moment, the dim room is brightly illuminated. A flower made of blinding light blooms in Tristan's palm. The cleric utters a last sigh and presses his palm engulfed in sacred fire to his eyes. With his other hand, he releases the Oculus of Abaddon and it falls to shatter on the ground. Is that going to restore his sight?
The destruction of the Oculus in exchange for eternal darkness.
Blind?
There's no worse punishment for Seren Ray's servant than to be deprived of her light forever. But it is fitting for all I have done.
He's blind? Well, if we were ever thinking about making him suffer, in terms of, like, you know, just not letting him forget he's, you know, he's your traitorous dog, you can come back, but I'm telling you, I'm going to make your life a misery. The man's blind. I mean, that's harsh enough a penalty. Is that going to instill penalties on him? Even.
Let me tell you something before you decide my fate.
We've already decided.
Nyrissa is gone. She cannot keep me silent any longer. I'm tired of lies and deception. Our meeting wasn't a coincidence. It was Nyrissa who sent me to the Temple of the Elk. She conjured that fog and sent Jod a version of the place. Since then, I've been watching you, waiting for a time to act. For Nyrissa.
I've gathered that, Tristan. I've gathered that for myself, thank you very much. Valerie's got a scar. Tristan's blind. Who's next?
But that's not all. I helped her create and plant the unwilting flower that almost destroyed your barony. As you can see,
Oh, for God's sake.
everything that happened in Mordecai's tomb
Mute them quickly.
was
Mute
but
them.
one of my many crimes. That is all. Deal with me however you think best.
So he's basically, well, again, it shouldn't be a shock. She's admitted to using him, and if she was using him from then all of the things that have happened, yes, it makes sense. Mordecai's tomb, one of many crimes. The bloom flower. What is this ever-blooming flower? We surely know about that. Okay, we'll start with the important things. Who is this Nyrissa?
A nymph. One of the most beautiful of all creatures. Most wicked of all monsters. But who she is, what she wants, I do not know. I ran across her while traveling through the negative energy plane. A strange wound, like Something had pierced time and space. In my pride, confident in my powers, I followed its path to this world. She dealt with me in a heartbeat. Before I could flee, she had entrapped me, filling my mind with horrible nightmares. And when I awoke, I was mortal. I had no choice. No choice at all.
So she mentioned something about, was it the Disfaced Sister that mentioned something about making him mortal, and he's mentioned it again. So obviously before here he was maybe some kind of other being himself, in the same kind of, was he negative energy plane? No wonder it's better than Harem. This flower, can you care to expand any further about this thing? Anything that we don't know about it?
This was Nyrissa's creation. A strange plant with seeds that bring death to the mortals and open gates to the first world. I don't know much else. All I've done was use my knowledge of the planes to root the flower in 2 worlds simultaneously. What Nyrissa did was deplorable. But I am not blameless. Sarenrae as my witness. I didn't want it to happen as it did. But in my fear of losing her divine light, my resolve crumbled. So I did what I was ordered to do.
And those cultists from the Kingdom of the Cleansed who tried to kill me? Were you involved in that as well?
Partly. Nyrissa charmed the first faithful. Promised him and all his followers a paradise in exchange for your head. My job was to lure you to the trap. But Nyrissa ordered me only to lure you to the trap. She never forbade me to protect you. That's why I fought by your side in that battle.
Tristan, who the hell are you?
I am a Deva.
Deva?
Once a sacred servant and messenger of Sarenrae herself. Once it was my calling to heed mortals' prayers and to deliver them to other servants of the goddess. That was before I fell into a trap set by Nyrissa.
A fallen Deva? Sure there's a spell in Baldur's Gate. Summon fallen Deva. I'm almost 90% sure. We'll get a pot belly.
She took from me my powers and severed my bond with my goddess. At least, that's what I had thought. Nyrissa threatened that if I didn't serve her, she'd never return my wings and I'd never speak to Sarenrae again. She made me... I'm lying to you again.
Right, now you lie again?
If it wasn't for my cowardice, Nyrissa would never have broken me to her will. But I was afraid to remain mortal.
Oh, so it's okay. Summon Deva, yeah.
Stop talking! Head hurts!
Knock, knock, this is not the time! Yeah, the sister mentioned something about lies, sacred gift, mortal body. Is that what you've been trying to explain here?
When I awaked from Nyrissa's enchantments, I was mortal, no longer a Deva. Nyrissa said she'd taken my gift of immortality and severed my bond with my goddess. But, according to what the sister said, I don't understand what's true anymore and what is not. Before this, I thought Nyrissa stood between me and Sarenrae. But it seems like she was lying.
Well, quelle surprise. Tell me about this search. There is a search for the Oculus.
Nyrissa discovered an ancient power awakening beneath the tours of Lebanese. She knew of Mordecai, and she also knew of the Oculus. What she did not know is the location of his tomb. The defaced sisters and the Numerian barbarians serving them were dispatched to search for the tomb's entrance, but you found it first. And you would have acquired the Oculus if it were not for me.
Indeed, I remember it well. And what did Nyrissa want the Oculus for?
I don't know. After I failed her, after I failed to destroy you, she became angry with me. The only way to regain her favor was to find the Oculus of Abaddon and bring it to her. I don't know why she wants it, only that she will destroy anything in her path to possess it, including you. I beg you, be careful. She never forgets any who dare challenge her.
It's a bit late for that, isn't it? The challenge has well and truly been laid down. Right, Tristan. We've made our minds up, apparently. Oh, I actually feel sorry for him, I really do. Fear crosses his face like we're some monster. That actually probably would take Elquist aback, you know. I think it would do. You know, he almost like recoils in fear. I'm now ready to cast judgment on you, and he's like, and he thinks to himself, what? Does he see me as some monster? We've never executed anybody. Every time, any judgments, we have got a forgiving side. He's gone through the mill. There's a little bit of self-preservation involved, I think, from what he was saying there, but ultimately, it's her that's to blame.
Only you can decide, but I'd never be able to trust a traitor. Never.
So we can kill him, which is obviously not on the cards. We could banish. Now, we have banished people for less, clearly. The dog's having a bit of a nap. Now that we're certainly not forgiving, I quite like the second option, try to find forgiveness. However, it's going to take a while. This is, you know, you've besmirched me. You can stay in my lands, however, whilst I soul search. But things aren't going to be the same again, pal. Quite like that one. And as much as there is an element, let's be honest, of you've got to weigh up the balance. Do we think he's going to turn on us again? Now, clearly, I don't think he is. She's swanned off. She's got no further use for him. He obviously is very, very sorry. You know, he's recoiled there for a moment. You know, he's told us what we're assuming is the truth. We've got no reason to disbelieve him at this point. He's blind, so he's already suffering. You know, fallen god being made mortal is quite a big thing. I mean, something that we can't even comprehend, really, to be honest with you. So I think it's harsh to banish. And also, there is an element of, we offset that, we weigh that up with what's the likelihood of him screwing us over again, compared with the fact that, quite simply, we don't like Arim, although he's not screwed us over, to be fair to him. But we fought alongside him a couple of times now, and he's clearly not up to the scratch when it comes to the what we need in the heart of battle. When it comes to the clerics type stuff, he's just not the same league as Tristan is, and which could be almost, you could almost explain that away as well. Clearly he's been a fallen David, so he's bound to have some of that still left within him, that innate power. Hence why he's so good at some of these spells. And having that on our side, and having that maybe even that fuel to seek maybe a bit of revenge against her when the time comes. There she stands before you. Can't see her because you're blind now, but there she stands, there she is, clipped your wings and all that, bloody, just make sure she, you know, could be a power to be harnessed as well. So when you combine all of that together, I think it's quite clear cut for me in my mind that, again, no, you're not forgiven just like that. Oh, clip your fingers and come back in, happy days. But give us time. We will try to find forgiveness. But whilst we find that time, you can stay. But you're going to be watched very closely. And you put a toe out of line, pal, once more, and I will act far more harshly than I've ever acted in my entire reign. You understand me?
Thank you.
Neutral. Fair enough.
I'll leave you and head for the city. A walk will help me to figure out how I can make amends for everything.
I actually really feel sorry for him. I don't know why. I'm not. I mean, whenever I play games, whichever characters I create tend to not like to be, you know, double-crossed or whatever. You know, they like to go down and stuff. Because I'm one of the type of people that if you cross me once, we're done. I hate being screwed over. Traitorous, traitor's a bit harsh in modern times, but if somebody does something to me that's underhanded, whatever, we're done. I had a friend when we were 12, 13, we've been friends from about 6. Did something to me, boom, never spoke to him again. Friend, 12 years of friendship. Back in May, remember? Back in May, she did something or said something to me, acted in a certain way, boom, unspoken to her since, probably will never speak to her again. So, you know, but actually, on this occasion, I feel sorry for him. The rise of the spam bots. Whew! Well, that was a fun session. I enjoyed that. Why is Poetry still sleeping? Okay, he's not now. He's not now. We're a bit battered and bruised, and we're not even safe yet. Just so you know. Is there anybody left alive here? Wow. There's been quite a few revelations there, actually. In addition to a pretty toughish dungeon, not as tough as the Valley of the Dead, obviously, but mitts and piece of sky metal. We've got Tristan back for now. He's going for a walk to shake his head, clear his head, and as Ollie, you said, it's quite. I'm trying to find the defaced sister, but there's no. Just an eye icon and not a loot icon, unfortunately. Yeah, he can redeem himself as time passes, and if he continues to support the party and maybe even become an advisor, although it's kind of counterintuitive, because I know Tristan can be a counselor, right? But would we welcome him back and put him on notice that we're watching him like a hawk and that we need time to forgive him? Would it make complete sense from a roleplay's perspective to put him as counselor right now? I don't think it does, actually, the more I think about it. They do say keep your friends close, your enemies closer, so maybe putting him on the council gives an opportunity for him to redeem himself and for us to keep an eye on him. But I actually have to think whether or not we want to go as far as giving him a council position right away. I don't think we perhaps do. We may still end up creating another character to act as a councillor until a time as such Tristan can be trusted to be in a council position. I think that's probably going to be best. What? I can't believe that. I cannot believe that the game did that to us, right? If it was some kind of random person who we weren't that bothered about, but I'd grown actually quite attached to Chandra. I really had. She had her own unique voice and everything. I quite enjoyed Chandra. I was absolutely mortified when that happened. Is this the way out? This is probably a way out. It's got to be. It's always there's always shortcuts in there. Ooh, we can't really fight in this state. I'm gonna save it. I just want to get out. So if there's enemies in here, I'll reload it and heal up. But I just want to get out quickly. It's like 11 o'clock now, past 11. Just let me out, please. Dwarven Urgosh. Oh no, are you kidding me? Knock knock. Please. Can't risk it. One trap and we're up in flames. I can hear like armor clinking.
I found something interesting.
Oh no, look, it's the entrance, it's the exit. Woohoo!
Me?
Yes, you. Could it be? Then who? Number 2 stole the cookie from the cookie jar. Who, me? Yes, you. Who else sung that as a kid at school? The cookie jar song. Woohoo! We're out! We are out of there! Woo! Freedom! Las Vegas. But, oh, look at that. We got loot that we've missed. What a surprise. Message for the guard captain. General crap. Okay, we're pretty much done. What we're going to do, though, before we end the session, because we might as well carry on a bit longer, so we're going to go back home to our castle, our keep, our city. And we're going to there's a reason. Oh, we're just going to check on kingdom management, and that's it. And then we're done. And then I've got a lot. I've got some selling to do. I've got some inventory management to do. I've got to sort out braces for people. I've got constitution drains, so lots of restoration required for everybody after that fight. So there's going to be a period of recuperation to do. But didn't she mentioned Armag? She controlled Armag, raised him as a child by the sounds of it, and it might have been actually Armag's. Remember the creche that we saw in that keep? Was that Armag's doings? Kelid's, you know, was that his little room that we saw, possibly, because he was raised in that keep apparently. So she said. But anyway, he's the one that Amiri's gone to, right? So we need to get over there swiftly. So once we've rested, recuperated, sold some crap, got ourselves equipped out with equipment that's suitable for us to have our maximum dexterity, and we've nicked the robe off Knock Knock, we're going to have to get straight to Amiri, because she could be in danger. So all action stations, folks. All action stations here. Which I like it, because this is what I quite like about this game, and I think this is what keeps it fresh, even 150 hours later, is that some chapters tend to be relatively short-ish, decent length, you know. But then, like, between the chapters, we've had a couple of them where they're really slow and you've had a chance to explore and go and do stuff, and it's all been very nice and chilled. And then, like, now, it's like, well, everything is go now. You know, we've got to do it now. So you've got this constant shift, constant change of pace, which is really good because it keeps it. It keeps it fresh. It means that you're not. Where the flipping hell are we? It means that you're not. You don't get stuck into in a routine or whatever. You know, it keeps you on your toes. So we need to get ourselves. Oh, we've ended up all the way down here. Rather bizarrely. Well, that's where the Verdant Chambers was. It makes sense, I suppose. But we've come all the way from the temple to down here. Right, what's the quickest way to get back? It's going to have to be on foot. 1 day and 5 hours. Jesus. We've got no choice. We have to get back. 1 day, 5 hours. What's this one? Because it'll be quicker to teleport. What's that? 22 hours. Slightly quicker. Saw that in a second. Why? I'm getting concerned that we haven't got our mage tower yet in Varnhold. Did we definitely build it? We can check it on the map. We can check it on the map. Right, let's get to the throne room. Where people will want to talk to us now, obviously. Again, we're battered and bruised. Face dripping in blood. Tristan with no eyes. Can I just talk to you? It takes a while to build. I thought it was like 10 days. Didn't think it was that long, but hey, it might be longer than I thought. I was checking the management. There was a reason I came here, because I wanted to check something before I finished the session. What did I want to check? What did I want to check, people? Remind me. Projects, new projects. Jesus Christ. Curses. We've got the research into the defaced sisters. Jod is a bit busy. And we've got this one, research into the curse of Tristian. That's probably the first one we're going to have a look at, to be fair. That's the one that's most interesting to us. What else have we got? We got a lost dwarven knowledge, a secret section in the library in the abandoned keep. Ooh. Storyteller seems like the perfect person for that one. History, secrets. He's the one that could do that. 150 BP, not a problem. Let's start that project. So that's fine. We can now claim the Diurnal Marches, and we've got another advisor slot, which now Tristan could take at +4. But he's in the bad books, so no. So I think before the next session, I'm going to sell my crap, get my party sorted out, hot bars sorted out as well, get myself ready, and I'm going to create a temporary counsellor from a mercenary character, just for a bit of fun. And then when Tristan's we're happy with him, a bit down the line, he can then come in. But until then, we're gonna put the flyers out, hold some job interviews, and get ourselves another counsellor. So that'll be quite fun. Although it might be quite expensive because I think it's tied to what level you are as to how much it costs you to get a mercenary. Shelley the wisest. Oh, don't you wish, Shelley? Oh, don't you wish? Ah, we shall have to see. Could create Frederick or our overworked builder. Frederick! Oh my god, oh poor old Frederick! We've just abandoned him now, haven't we? He just cracks on quietly. We don't even summon him to our room anymore, do we? Good old Frederick. Right, events, let's quickly go through one last time. Anything else that we need to worry about? No, them two are busy. No rank ups right now because we haven't got the time. Economy, we're not interested. Training, no. 2 days for him to come back. Right. Okay. One last thing then to look at is just quickly check. Varnhold. Are we building a mage's tower? 11 days left, so it is just not built yet. That's fine. 45 days for that one. That's quite... a long time. But yeah, kingdom management is just ticking over at the moment quite nicely. So what did I want to do? I came back here for a reason, folks. To do something like... Was it kingdom management? Is that it? Kingdom management? I think that might be it, kingdom management. Right, let's just sell some crap. Very, very quickly. Oof, just like that. And off that pops. And then we'll sell the other stuff to the storyteller. And then we'll end the session. Shoosh. Can you restore it? No. Armor, level, saber-tooth, courage, Star Commander's glove. 17 pieces. Coins, Dryad, Kelly tribal fetishes. It's fine. Right, excellent. I think that's everything then. So between this session and the next one, which will probably be a recording session, we'll rest up. We'll get rid of all our ailments. We'll sell some more of this other stuff. We'll deck ourselves out in whatever we need to deck ourselves out in. I just want to check something though quickly. Do we have a bracer of +5? Yes, we do. Do we have another bracer for what's his face though? No, we don't. Right, bring that in here. Excellent. So yes, poor old what's his face? Acundio is going to have to cope without. Maybe stick a robe on him or something, just for fun. Because there are definitely no armors that give you a dexterity of 7, that's for certain. Anyway, enjoy, folks, the rest of your week. The next stream will be Sunday, which will definitely be Barbarian Invasion. So yeah. Been a fun one. I've really enjoyed the session, really enjoyed it. Some good story development, and yeah, good fun indeed. So yes, until next time, go forth, enjoy, and yes, hopefully see you Sunday. Until then, welcome back all, just in time to say goodbye and adios. See you soon.